and welcome to Drachmae and Demigods. I am Sammy Ferber, and I'll be your host for the evening. Thank you guys for joining us. Sorry for the slight delay. We had some technical difficulties, but we're here. We're ready to play. Hope you guys are having a good week. I know I'm having a good week. So just a very brief announcements before we get started tonight. We are on all our social medias. Please follow us, retweet us, do all the things that social media does. It really helps us out. We want to get our show out to more people, so we'd really appreciate it. All of our episodes are on our YouTube channel. It is now the only place where the entire archive of our episodes is on our YouTube channel. We don't have it on Twitch anymore. So if you want to start from the beginning, you gotta watch it on YouTube. We upload these episodes on Thursday on YouTube. So if you miss an episode, you can always catch it on YouTube on Thursday. Also, just another little plug. If you want to see me play in a D&D game, I am currently playing in Penny for a Tale's Hearts of Shadow campaign on Tuesday nights. That is actually coming to an end. There's only going to be, I think, 2-ish more sessions. So if you're interested in a more of a traditional D&D game, more of a darker D&D game, definitely check that out. And if you're free tomorrow, there's going to be a huge climactic battle, so it's going to be awesome. So check that out. Cool. I think that's all I gotta say. Friends, is there anything you guys need to say? Great. So, previously on Drachmae and Demigods, the Hands of Fate were invited to party with the Fey Slumber, a mysterious and alluring trio of bards who had just stolen the show at the festival. There's Scorch, the fire genasi axe thrower, Qatar, the inquisitive, jewelry-laden half-elf, and Erix, the handsome, tattooed frontman who is well aware of the effect he has on people. However, the party was far from what you expected, when a group of invisible assassins tried to kill you all. With an assist from the Fey Slumber, you managed to kill most of the assassins, keeping one alive for questioning. In his pocket, you found a letter, seemingly from the person who had hired him, telling him to kill the Hands of Fate and see if they possess the scale, referring to one of the scales of Tiamat that is necessary for her resurrection, and to deliver the scale to a predisclosed location. In the aftermath of the assassination attempt, you tried to figure out if the Fey Slumber could really be trusted. Anura took Erix up to another room, where they both confided in each other, Anura revealing that you guys do in fact have the locked lead box that Aruxal took from the Delphi Council chambers, a box that you believe may indeed hold the scale, and Erix showing Anura the brand of Aphrodite hidden behind his heavily tattooed arm, and alluding to an entirely separate, mysterious reason as to why he's actually in Delphi. Qatar you found was a very good liar, but not quite good enough. After prodding him about his questions regarding the council chamber prior to the assassination attempt, he lied twice about his curiosity before finally settling on a more believable explanation, that he was hoping to find and sell the scale using the money to leave the band. You took your potential assassin back to Sunbrow Manor, locking him in the cellar with Kai serving as jailer, and Anura gave Erix a coded message to come to the house later that night to discuss a plan. You all settled in for a night of rest, before Anura was visited in her dreams by the Hooded Mute, where the mysterious figure warned the Hands of Fate to stay out of their way, or else Lathos, their former ally, would die. So, we come in the middle of the night. Anura, you are awoken by your dream. You emerge sweating, panting, and it takes you a moment to remember where you are and that you're safe. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go over to the candle that I'd use like the alarm clock and blow it out. And I'm gonna try and sneak out of the house, I guess. Like I don't want to be too loud.
Make a stealth check.
I don't know where my D20 is. Hold up.
Oh no.
That's a D20. That's a D20. I couldn't recognize what was a D20 for a moment, okay? It's been a long day. I'm on D&D Beyond load. Sorry, every time I click off of D&D Beyond into Owlbear, it just
It's real.
wipes it.
I get it.
I'm pretty sure I have a +2, but
I thought Honora fell asleep outside.
No, she was.
it was on the roof.
Yeah,
Ah.
Anora was on the roof with an alarm clock candle, so that they wouldn't oversleep.
That's a 17.
17 stealth check. Ilmay, with your passive perception of 19. Actually, Ilmay, make me a perception check because you are asleep at this time, and it'll be at disadvantage.
Oh, dang. Oh, jeez. That's a 12.
Yeah. So you do hear footsteps, but they're in the context of your dream, so they don't pay you any mind, and you know, you're imagining walking through an endless hallway and there's footsteps all around you. You don't really understand that it's actually real life. But Anura, you are able to otherwise move out of the house seamlessly. There is a point where, as you're coming down the stairs, you have to stop for a moment because it seems like that you hear sounds of like Amber and Keth potentially coming back to the house. They're very rowdy. They seem very drunk, or they're having a good time. But then eventually the voices die out, and you are able to go out onto the street without a word.
Okay. Do I see like any signs of Eric's
Make
anywhere?
a perception check.
Oh shit. 16.
16. Looking around, it is the middle of the night, which usually would mean that this area of town would be dead, but because of the festivities of the day, there are more people around than you would expect. You do see a cloaked figure holding a piece of paper and seeming to like look around and not be moving.
I'm going to, let me make sure I read this right before I do it. With Nature's Mantle, I'm going to go ahead and use Hide to try and like blend in.
Make a stealth check.
Oh shit, that's a 7.
Okay. So you cover Nature's Mantle and slip into the shadows, and you're hiding. Nice house. You hear the cloaked figure behind you.
I didn't think that would work. Okay. It was free and it was Phaeton's, so I guess it is a nice house.
Do you have somewhere we can talk?
We're going to have to find somewhere nearby. I don't think I can sneak both of us up to the roof since that's where I'm staying now.
All right. Well, you lead the way.
Do I see anywhere close by that's kind of like quiet, out of the way? We could just sit and talk.
There is an alleyway not terribly far from your house.
I guess we're going to go
Sure.
there.
You make your way over to the alley, and you see it's like Eric's is clearly trying to hide his identity currently, but even still, you can see the blonde, almost white hair coming out from the hood, the attractive, strong jawline, the tattoos on the wrist where the cloak doesn't reach. You come into the alleyway, and he lowers his hood. So, I gotta say, first and foremost, he holds out the piece of paper. This is impressive. It took me a while to crack. How do you do that?
Something I've picked up over the years.
Well, your meeting.
So, I have no clue where we should start with coming up with a plan. And I know you said that y'all would go along with whatever, but I feel as if y'all should have some input at least.
Sure.
So do you have any ideas?
Well, the way I see it, we got a couple different priorities. You guys want to find out who sent those guys to kill you. That makes sense. But you also want to keep that scale safe. That also makes sense. I don't have much input on the first, but I might be able to help with the latter.
How?
I've got a spell. It's rare. I don't know if many people know it on this plane. It essentially allows me to take small objects and poof them into a demiplane, somewhere that only I can access it. Now, I know you don't have any reason to actually trust me. I know that's a big ask. If there was a way I could make you guys able to access it, I would do it, but that's not how the magic works. But, assuming that you agreed, I could take the item, put it into a demiplane, far away from anyone's eyes, and no one would ever be able to find it.
What happens if something happens to you?
You know, I don't know, but I'm trying not to find out.
I mean, that would be a good thing, but just an idea.
If not that, I honestly don't know where is safe. I don't know who's after you, so I don't know what sort of access they have. I also don't know the city.
Okay. That's true. That's an idea. I can see how the others take to it. I don't know, we're talking about everything in the morning, so
Well, I should be getting some sleep, but
I should too.
I feel like in the name of honesty and trustworthiness, I should tell you everything, right?
It would definitely help.
I gotta tell you why I'm really here, so you understand my motives in this. You see, when I was telling you last night about my eye and all that, I didn't tell you all the story. When I was born, I didn't have my mother, obviously, but I didn't have my father either. I was raised on the streets in the Feywild. And as I grew up, I wondered why they had left me. A goddess has priorities, I get it. But my father was just a man. And he was gone. When I eventually became one of my one of my mother's concubines, when she took me into her divine throne, she would talk a lot about her past conquests, her past lovers. She remembered all of them, including my father. She was very specific about what a good man he was, what a kind man. I just couldn't believe it. No good, no kind man would abandon his son. So I made it my mission to find him, figure out why it was that he left me, and if I don't like his answer, send him to Hades. But I never knew where to start. All I had was a name, an odd name. But I never met anyone with that name or who knew anyone with that name until a couple weeks ago. We were in Pelopolis performing. And the governor there, he got a letter from your lord inviting everyone there to a festival in honor of, well, you. And it was signed from Lord Pythonus. And I thought, that's a strange name. I don't know if it's the same Pythonus, but it's the first one I've met. So you have to understand why I'm really here. I know you have pull in this town. So if I do this for you, if I help you hide this scale or find out who's trying to assassinate you, all I ask for in payment is an audience with him.
I don't know how much the Lord likes me. Among the group, Adagio is definitely his favorite. The Lord's definitely not my taste of person to be around for sure, but I'll do my best to at least let you have a way to talk to him.
I appreciate it. No, I really do need to be going. Qatar is a light sleeper. I'm sure he'll notice.
Okay.
See you in the morning.
See you in the morning. I'm gonna hold out my hand for him to
takes
shake.
it. He's got very delicate hands, but it's bizarre. Very delicate, soft palms and very calloused fingertips.
But before he pulls away, I'm gonna like lean towards his ear and whisper, "One day I'll tell you the story of my parents then." And walk away.
Count on it. And he goes his separate way. Anura, go ahead and make a stealth check to sneak back into the house undetected. 16. Ilme, make another perception check with disadvantage.
Right. Well, that was a little better. Still, it's only a 15.
You're really in this dream. Anura, you get back to the roof without issue. And unless there's anything else you want to do, you can go to sleep. All right.
That's it.
Okay, I had a quick question. I was supposed to meet Nestus. Was that after the night of the festival or the night after the festival?
Let's say, because you weren't here,
remember.
let's say it's the night after the festival. Yeah.
Okay, great. Because I was like, I think it's supposed to be the night of.
Yeah, I think you're right, but hell, you weren't there. So, you all can take a long rest. You wake up as the sun is shining. It's a beautiful day here in Delphi. What would you like to do?
When I wake up, is there anything being cooked?
No.
What time is it?
And it's not.
Is it
It's like early morning.
Unacceptable. Do they live here? Is there anybody in our like guests?
Yeah, some people are there. Absolutely.
Quarters? Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna wake up whoever cooks and
So you go
today?
through all the different guest rooms, and they're all empty, which is a little odd. You make your way downstairs. You don't see anyone. And you make your way to the dining room. Your entire staff is passed out in the dining room. It looks like there's the remains of drinks and food on the table. Like this was some sort of after party, and they are all passed out.
I want to make my way downstairs as well.
Alright.
Let's take care of our cute little. Oh my god, I'm just imagining a bunch of like half drunk like 12-year-olds, and I'm like, let's go to bed.
You've got like
Here's your water.
Amber as the big spoon, Kath as a little spoon. Like, there's a lot happening.
Oh. I'm gonna wake them up
they're a
gently,
thing?
or at least one at a time, because I'm not trying to drink all these people at the same time.
Yeah, over some time, you guys can wake them all up, and you can tell they're very dehydrated, they're very hungover, but they quickly get themselves together, go freshen up, and begin their days.
I want to make
Sure,
omelets.
not a problem. Go ahead and make a performance check for me. And are you proficient with performance? Add your proficiency
No.
bonus because you're using your cook's tools.
Okay, will that be?
So it'd be charisma plus
Okay.
proficiency.
Ooh, so that's a 10.
They're not the world's best omelets, but they are cooked eggs. The first one you definitely like screwed up the flipping of it, so that's sort of like scrambled eggs. But the other ones are omelets.
I was almost killed last night. Cut me a break.
I'll take the. I guess I'll try and take the scrambled egg.
Yeah, I mean they exist and they are cooked.
Can
They exist.
What if I was like standing close by and I saw him make the scrambled eggs and I was like, "Can I help you with those?"
You could have helped, but the roll has been made.
Okay, could I just
Yeah,
like
absolutely,
toast or something
yeah.
and be like, "Yeah, let's make some breads and stuff, other
Yeah.
things."
I'm
To
just gonna
Yeah,
cut up
yeah.
some fruit.
I just had an off day. It's like
It happened.
It's fine, man. We're trying to
Sorry.
help.
I like the idea of everyone coming
Do I
downstairs
need
and
to-
silently
I was
like
knocked
realizing they
unconscious
need to
twice.
make alternatives.
Do I need to roll for Cosmic
Yes.
Omen now
Yes, you do.
then for today? Okay. Is
I
it a
think it's
D20 roll? It doesn't matter.
D6, isn't it?
It says whenever you finish a long rest, roll a die, and that just determines the even
do a
versus
D6.
odd part.
I mean, I guess
so
it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
I want to check on the assailant
Yes,
in the
absolutely.
basement.
So opening the cellar door immediately, Kai's here. Oh, hello.
Good job.
I slide him my omelet.
Is he alive? Did he do anything, or
He slept. I think whatever magic was
Okay.
on him is not on him anymore, but he's still there.
Should we go try and talk to him now then?
He's still a trained assassin, right? Yeah, what much will he?
Just
But he's not
keep an
under
eye
any
on
spells
him,
anymore.
I think.
I'm gonna guess. What are we gonna do? Slap him around? Chop, pop, pop, pop,
No!
pop,
Listen, I'm down. Okay.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
I mean, unless you want to zone a truth him and then like charm person, I don't think there's much he'll do
That
for
seems
us.
a little extra. Well, I mean, if he was under a spell that we didn't know about, because like Kai just said he was no longer under a spell, he might be more willing now.
Wasn't that spell
Yeah.
the charm person?
Was that the? Oh, I'm just a dumbass. Never mind.
I mean,
Can I look at him? I want to look at his jewelry. I'm trying to figure out what type, like, cause
I do. Go ahead
you
and
know
make a
what I'm
perception
talking
check.
about? Okay.
Oh my god! You know we should.
24.
24. Okay, let's
Oh.
honestly let me pull up the paper, and then I'll let you know. But basically, you see
Okay,
you
so I
see
don't remember
the
all of
the
them.
double ring that signifies that he's an assassin.
Okay. Then I just want to like pull back my hair so he could see that, see mine, so that he knows that we're relatively in the same circles. See if
He
that aids in
he
him
immediately
helping
says
answer
in
any
Thieves'
questions.
Cant, "Get me out of here."
Okay, and then in back, I'm like, why should I do that? You try to kill us.
Because we're alike.
What if we get you out of here, but you have to help us. Help us get back on the people that actually hired you. And we'll let you go.
If you can pay.
Why would we pay? We could just kill you right now. That's your payment is living.
Make a persuasion check. I guess persuasion or intimidation.
I'm
Oh,
here
geez,
for Ilme being all kinds of threatening to this dude. I'm here for it.
Oh
Same.
man, they're the same.
I'm just like leaned against the wall in the corner, you know, just like mean mugging him, right?
I'm here for this. Got your hand like ready to go.
Oh,
I got
Jesus.
my slap
Seven.
hand ready to go.
He says, and this
Oh
entire
my
thing's in
God.
Thieves' Cant. He says, if I turn on the guy who hired me, I'll never get hired again. That's my livelihood.
How much
What's
are
he-
you expecting?
What was that?
Saying it, man.
I was just, how much do you expect us to pay then?
500 gold for one kill.
Well, what? We don't want him dead. We want to talk to him.
Then you're in the wrong business.
All right. Then I'm just gonna leave and like motion everybody to follow me, so he doesn't hear any of this. So talk
I
about.
want to like walk up to him and like feint a slap, and like not actually slap him, but feint.
Make
you know,
a
make him
performance
think I'm
check.
gonna do it, and then walk back.
Oh,
Oh,
my
shit.
god.
Okay, it's fine. I'm good. I have a good performance, all right?
Oh god.
Oh, natural 20, so 27.
He flinches, and the flinch is so visceral that he actually falls over on his ass. It's like, oh. I hate you.
Oh man.
That was great. That was worth it. I'll give you that one.
Okay, so I motion everybody to follow me back upstairs. I guess we'll just go to our council room. That's
All right.
the-
You guys
Council
head
room.
over to
It's
the
redecorated.
council room, aka the room with the big table.
And the next.
Yes.
And then I'll explain to them about that. He's a really a trained assassin. He has the markings for it, and he wants out of here. And he'll pay if we pay him 500 gold. He'll kill the person that hired us. But I wasn't good enough at persuading him that we just let him live if he did what we wanted.
He tried to
How
kill us.
much
We're
does
not
he
paying him
charge?
anything.
Oh yeah, I
He's
know.
lucky he's alive right now.
I know that's what I tried, and it didn't intimidate him enough. So I
Okay,
think
well, I
he's
mean-
fine with dying. I
You could
guess.
just open the cellar and throw a fireball down there.
Oh my god. I can't call
Yeah.
lightning in there, never mind.
But
But
the
I
wine.
Ooh. Oh
I forgot
yeah.
about the wine.
The wine.
Let's pay tribute to Dionysus.
Can I try and scare him?
You want to head back down
again?
there? All right.
Yeah.
I want to help.
Wait.
Oh,
wait.
I-
probably I want to.
I'm
Oh,
going to
Hang up on this
before
guy.
I'm not going to actually attack him, but I'm going to get in his face and cast primal
Like
savagery.
your teeth get all sharp
So-
and pointed and gross.
Yeah, and my fingernails
He
start
instinctually
growing
pulls
to
back,
sharpen too.
but he's
Yeah.
keeping a strong face.
I want to summon Mage Hand, so there's 3 slapping hands.
Poised.
So what about living wasn't good enough of a payment?
What point?
Because I could end it right here
What
and
point
right
is
now.
living if I can't make a living?
There's other jobs. We can hire you here for all
Would
that
you?
matters. I
As
would.
what? I have no other skills. I'm good at this.
You're good at being sneaky. You always need sneaky people. Have you not met
Don't
us?
you already have one?
Yeah, but she's not always here.
The more the merrier.
The more, yeah, the
Look,
more.
I'm
the
not a
merrier.
hero,
So what part
okay?
about
I'm
not
just a
living?
guy who works in the shadows. That's all I want to be. That's all I am. You guys are the saviors of the city. No offense. We travel in different crowds.
And we'll
Apparently,
let
you don't
go
travel
back
in
to-
crowds.
He, like, viscerally
it.
just ignores you.
look, at the end of the day, you don't want to die as much as we don't want to kill you. We need a little bit of information and maybe a little bit of help, and you can leave. No one has to know it was you who gave us that
All right.
information.
Make a persuasion check. Or I guess
Like how I use primal
I mean, yeah.
savagery.
You weren't being very intimidating in that moment, so it is persuasion.
Yeah, matter. It
Yeah,
doesn't
he has
matter. It's a
3
plus
stopping
0
moves
either
on.
way for me.
We should do the good cop, bad cop routine.
I'm definitely not charismatic. The
13.
13.
Agents being
He goes,
bad cop, it
"Look,
should be advantage.
if I tell you where we were supposed to meet this guy, can you let me go?"
Didn't he
Give
already
you
tell us?
the rough
He
idea.
gave us a
Yeah.
general location.
Specifics. Details.
Who all is down? Who is in the cellar with
At
me right
least
now?
Ryujin. Yeah.
I am.
Just Ryujin. I'm gonna look back and be like, 2 out of 3 ain't a majority, dude. I gotta at least ask everybody else if that's okay.
I want to ask him, like, do you want to be an assassin for the rest of your life? You don't have any goals, aspirations, anything else you want to do?
Do you have
Nothing
any
you wanna-
dreams, man?
Do you want to? Are you saving money for something to start
Yeah.
a better life?
He's
Because
an
like
entrepreneur. This is how he's
'cause
saving money to
we
start
could
his
help
business.
you with that. You know, obviously you're not the most trustworthy right now, but you know, you scratch our back, we'll scratch yours. Okay, so
All right. 500 platinum, and
you don't
I
have to be
retire
in
today.
this life forever. 500 platinum. Oh my god.
Did we ever go back to the Dragon's Horn? Can we just send him that way? It's all yours.
Yeah, can we
I
just tell him where the
swear.
dragon
I
is?
don't know. That's
No.
not happening. We fought
Yeah,
for
this is
that.
yours. And then we just race him to it and steal it all.
We'll
I
just throw
say,
him through
like-
the.
Why don't we
portal
just
and
kill him here then?
I say like
mean,
Honora didn't give
We get the
somebody a
information
blood
and
glass cube.
die.
Are we
Oh,
doing
we
a
gotta
blue
do
puddle?
something.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go back upstairs.
All right, you guys
and-
head back to the
Oh, okay.
conference room and explain the potential deal on the table.
So the
Just
man's an
magically
ass.
force
He
it
wants
out of him.
500 platinum to retire today. What a dude.
I mean, you did better than I did. He wouldn't even take anything with me. So I
So-
feel like if we have the location, better than nothing.
But do we let him go? He knows what. Wait, was he unconscious when he came
No.
in the house?
He was
Yeah,
charmed.
he was charmed, but he was fully conscious.
You remember stuff after
Yeah.
you're charmed, right?
Pretty sure, yeah.
I mean,
What is this
Never
dude's
asked.
name?
None of you have
I'm
asked.
not.
Listen,
We
I'm not
never
killing
asked
the dude.
anyone anything.
I don't want to be a murder hobo, but like,
Let's leave him here till after we figure out what we're gonna do, because we're supposed to go back and talk to the face slumber because they're
But we
willing
get
to
this
help us.
information.
yeah, but he's a trained
Like, what?
assassin.
Are we
What
just
if he
gonna head in a
escapes?
general direction?
If we
I'm
just leave,
saying if he tells us where it's at, we just leave him here until we get back and then possibly set him free.
But how are we gonna get that information?
what if he escapes while we're gone? That would be bad.
Well, we have Amber and Kev.
Yeah. We have people here.
Do you think they'd be able to watch him and then make sure he doesn't escape? Because I mean, Ilma, you said it yourself. This guy's trained. He's got the the double ring for it. You know, so like,
What does the basement door?
It's
look
like a trap door. It's not a basement. It's literally just a cellar. It's a trap door and a ladder.
And the
is
floor
that the
just made
only
of
way
stone?
in?
I
Oh,
picture us kicking him down.
What if we
like-
just put like the fridge on top of the
Okay,
trap door and
again,
just-
there is
What
no
fridge?
fridge. Every time.
Okay,
We're
what if I
80
just
degrees.
what if I just use the spell to like make the trap door disappear? You just like meld the stone over it, and
Oh my
meld
God.
stone. Meld
Oh, sorry.
into stone. I don't
Let
freaking
me
know.
clarify.
Just make
The
trap door,
the
like,
ground of
disappear
the
for a second.
cellar is stone. The ground of the first floor is wood.
How annoying.
Can I
Yeah,
druid
press
craft
lock
roots
it.
over the door?
Sure.
Craft an arcane lock.
hold on. Did we search him? Like, make sure he doesn't have anything on him that he could like
Last
start
night
fire
when you
with.
guys were searching him for the
anything
letter,
like that.
it seemed like he basically had just that.
No poison? What was
Okay.
he using to
Okay.
stab us with? Jesus
While
Christ.
while we're trying to figure this stuff out, can we at least go get the face slumber and bring them here so we can discuss things in the council room?
Well, some of us could stay here and watch him, and like two of
I
us can go
mean,
get the
I
face.
Okay,
can.
I will
I
go.
Or
could
I can
stay.
use my sending to just have them come over.
Do you
Oh,
really want to
true.
waste a spell slot on that?
Oh my god.
Like,
You're right.
think
can
about
I'm
all-
it.
gonna blow my horn and just think of Eric's.
I could send
That's
Ryujin.
work. You can see
Well, not Ryujin. Sorry, Kai.
I can send Ryujin.
We
Bye.
can all just go and have our guards
Yeah, I
guard
could
him.
send myself in the third person. That's fine.
Just send Kai.
Someone's gonna have to watch him then while Kai is gone. Kai's kind of been on warden duty.
I can go down there and watch him while you get Kai to go get the face slumber to come here. They know how to get here. They'll figure it out.
Okay.
Or can
Yeah,
I can
I'll,
just get them back.
Snap Kai back up here.
Hi.
We need you to go
Hi.
get the face lumber and bring him back here. But make sure you're not seen until you're in with them, and then on your way back. But try not to be seen just all together besides by them. Okay.
He's gone.
Oh man. I'm gonna go down there with Nora
All right.
and just talk to whatever his name is.
Do you want to ask him his name?
See if I can get him to just. Yeah. I'll ask him his name. I'll keep this in thieves' cant if he doesn't want to let
Sure.
anybody else know. So I just want to talk to him, see if I can get a little bit of his backstory out, since we run in the same circles.
Go ahead and make a
somewhat.
persuasion check.
Oh hey,
Ooh.
nat 20. So 23.
He says, my name is Maconius. I'm originally from the Spartan territories, but, business keeps you moving. Some people got on to me down there, so crossed the border. Now I'm an Athenian citizen. Spent some time in all the big cities on the way here. But I've been here for the last 2 years or so. It's a good living. Maybe eventually I'll settle down, but now I'm married to my work.
Okay. Have you ever dealt with anybody in the what is this? The pocket?
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
the Okay, I couldn't remember for sure what the
yeah.
thieves guild here was.
I'm
Have you taken any contracts
I'm a
with the pocket?
card-carrying member. The pocket is the umbrella. The people I work for are under that, as I assume they are for you too.
Yeah, we just definitely run in different circles.
But you're not unskilled. Last night you're impressive. I'll give you that.
I try to keep up on everything, make sure I don't keep focused. I don't want to be surprised. I've had enough of that.
I understand that. Well, hey, maybe if you let me out of here, I'll give you some lessons sometime. The right
Hey,
the right arteries to slit, when you want information, when you want it to bleed out. There's lots to know about the human body if you want to do what I do.
Definitely we'll keep that in consideration, and I feel like if we let you go, just keep in mind what we did, and if we ever need anybody, I know who to
As
contact.
long as you've got the Drachmae, I've got the knives.
All right.
A few minutes later, you do hear a knock on the front door.
I'll go answer it.
You see,
I ready my hand.
you see, as you go towards the door, Kai, they're here.
Jesus Christ.
All right,
Like,
head
fall
back
back into
downstairs
the
and keep an eye on the
Got it.
assailant.
Adagio, you open the door. You see Eric's front and center, looking beautiful as ever. Qatar on his left, Scorch on his right. Eric just looks at you, goes, "Morning, sunshine."
I'm just gonna blush. I don't even know how to respond to this. Oh my god. I'm just gonna open the door wider.
Qatar goes, "May we come in?"
Yep. Come in.
The panic is great.
They come in. Scorch immediately is like, "This place is incredible. How did you? Wow! Ooh, this artwork is fantastic." She's just loving it. Qatar has his hands clasped. Goes, "So where are we to discuss?"
Oh, we have a war council room right this way.
Off to you.
I just want to lean over and say it's
Oh.
literally the table.
The house is a work in progress. But please.
You guys escort them to the.
Yeah, we should have a pool in the
You guys escort them to the council room. Immediately, as walking in, Eric goes, "It's a table and an axe."
We never said it was a good council room. It's a work in
we've
progress,
lived in
man. Don't judge it.
All right, so we're gonna get banners. We're gonna get.
Like, we don't exist. We don't even have a hand. We don't even have a symbol or anything. So like Hands of Fate banners.
All right,
or
but they do all find their
I thought you
seats.
drew one. Wait a second.
I drew one. Adagio doesn't have it.
Can I
I'm gonna
really
take
quickly go up
Yeah.
to Eric's? I just
Yeah.
want to tell him something. If you ever charm me again, just so you know, just keep your eyes out, okay? I do not appreciate that.
Kid, it's part of the act. I wasn't gonna do anything. You're a kid. I have boundaries.
Well, just so you know, don't
Hey.
do it again. And then I walk away.
I'm
I'm mad about that.
Immediately, as
the
as you
table.
walk away, he goes, "Not for a few years, at least."
I don't like that.
That's who he is. That's the
No,
character.
no, I didn't like that.
That's who he is.
Horrible. Horrible.
So-
horrible.
They all
So
sit.
scared.
Qatar goes, "So what is your plan?"
Oh.
We thought that y'all should have some input here.
So
if you please, the lead box.
Oh my god.
Oh, am I pulling this out?
Are we
did a
telling them about
hide
it? Have we
something.
decided
Yeah.
that?
hold on.
Oh,
Yeah.
they don't even know what's happening.
Qatar's like, "I'm
I have a
sorry."
question.
I mean,
I don't even know what's happening.
Eric's does.
Yeah.
Eric's knows. but
Yeah, Eric's and Honora. How much does the rest of the party know?
No one knows anything but Eric's and Honora right now, because y'all never let me tell you.
It's a lie. That's a lie. I tried to tell you guys, and you were like, Isaac is
Well,
keeping secrets.
okay,
I'm gonna
so
do whatever I
I'm-
want.
What was our
I'm-
plan last sesh?
We didn't have one.
We didn't have one.
We,
yet.
We started
used
talking
their
about one.
Clothes.
About
we used their clothes to get close.
Okay, fine.
oh yeah, using
Okay,
like
okay.
their
I don't know.
So much is happening. So much is happening.
We'll pull out the
Okay.
letter we found from the assassin. Wait, but I don't even know if we trust these people. Oh
No,
well. I
can-
mean, clearly Honora seems to trust them if they
Y'all
invited
don't. Oh
us.
my god.
Oh yeah, that's
Right,
right. I forgot
that's
about
Can
yeah.
I just stand up and say something real quick?
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm gonna stand up. I guess I don't know. I probably wasn't even sitting down. I was probably leaning against the wall
'Cause you're
because I don't
cool.
like sitting at that table because it is just a table and an axe. But
Put the axe somewhere real nice.
In the table.
I'll remember that. I'll remember that. Um,
Slams it into the table.
so we all need to be on the same wavelength here. So I'm gonna go ahead and say now, I've already talked to Eric's about some ideas.
Qatar immediately raises an eyebrow.
I raise the other
Okay,
one.
just so I know I
Oh.
have this like solid and I'm not messing this up. Eric's is the dude that has the
yeah,
the
he has
purple eye,
one
right?
fake eye.
Is that okay? And that's the guy that Ilme went upstairs and talked with last
That's
session.
what Anura,
And
who
then
Anura
there's-
went up with. Yes.
Nora went upstairs.
You said Ilme,
What did I say?
We said Ilme.
Ilme.
but
Oh,
yes.
my bad. And then Qatar. I want to say Qatar or guitar.
Sure.
That's just a weird. Okay, Qatar is
Yes,
the other
Qatar.
one. I don't
so,
know.
That's the
so
one.
Eric's is attractive demigod tattoos. Qatar is half elf jeweled. And Scourge is fight. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
There are plans in this party. We got
I just wanted to
called
make
out.
sure because I'm not gonna lie.
You were drugged up. I get it.
Last session was pretty fuzzy. Yeah.
So what's happening?
Okay, so I'm gonna read the
Okay.
letter to everyone. We might as well put all the cards on the tables. You guys almost died. You protected us. You might as well know what you almost died for.
Okay, so you read the assassin letter. Scorch and Qatar look very concerned. Scorch is like, that is heavy shit. Qatar's, indeed.
Okay.
It is unfortunate. And what comes next?
Well, we would like to hide the scale somewhere. It'll be protected, and then
Which-
find as much information on who tried to get the scale as possible.
Which I'm going to I'm gonna like raise my hand, I guess. I don't know how this is gonna work. And be like, as far as hiding the scale goes, Eric's, do you want to tell them about your idea?
Sure. He stands up and he explains the spell that he had told Honora about last night.
Does that spell work? Like in general, like did you just?
He's
What
a
is
bard,
Eric's,
yes.
a bard?
Basically,
Is a bard spell?
I'm not
or-
gonna tell you what it's called.
Sorry.
But he can
Okay.
essentially take a small object in his hand, and it's now gone. And it's in a pocket dimension that only he can access when he again. Otherwise, it is considered on a different plane of existence. It is gone.
But then
Correct.
only Eric's would have.
That's
access
the
to
pro
this
and the con.
pocket plane. I don't like that.
Super safe if you trust
So-
Eric's.
My question
If
is,
I trusted Eric's.
so this is like a two-part plan basically. We figure out how to keep the lead box safe, and figure out who paid the assassins
Correct.
to come after us. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we did gather and mend the clothes from the other assassins. So we have disguises.
You have 4
Um,
disguises.
We had 4 disguises. And then who's the centaur?
Lileo.
Lileo.
Lileo? Okay. So we had told Lileo to try to keep everyone there, to kind of keep, like, if anybody was, I don't know, I can't remember why I told her to keep everyone there, to be honest. But, that's there. And I don't know, I think we should use the disguises, maybe try and disguise our faces or whatever. And go that route once we know the lead box is safe. Does that sound okay? I don't know.
That sounds like
Maybe
the
I have a
general
question
plan
real
of what
quick.
we've been
Okay.
circling around.
Would I
Okay.
be able to find my way back to that place in Artemis's forest where the pool was?
I would say in a mystical forest like that, with a mystical location like that, you are not at all confident that it would be in the same spot twice.
Okay.
I mean, I'm up for letting the assassin tell us where we need to go and letting him go, because that's a good resource to have if we ever need anything. I talked to him some more while I was down there with Nora, and he has connections.
But he wants us
I
to
feel
pay him an insane amount of money, and to be honest, we can't really trust him. He tried to kill us.
well,
And I
he said
understand
if
it
we
was
let
just a
him
job,
go.
Well,
but
I mean, that's his job.
yeah, I
So
get
Well,
that. But
he
I
said if
still
we
can't
let
really
him
put my trust
go.
into someone that tried to take my life.
But the thing was, it wasn't we were paying him for where the location was. He said if we let him go, he'd tell us the location. The paying him was he just retired today and told us everything.
yeah,
I
So he
guess.
told us he would tell us where it's at. And honestly, it wouldn't do him any good to go back and tell somebody that, hey, we know where they're at and things like that, because then he's also showing that he stabbed them in the back already. He doesn't have any reason to hurt us anymore.
I don't know. I mean, he could give us a wrong location and then just go ahead to his employer and be like, "Yeah, they're alive."
well,
Then
can
zone
you?
approve him.
Yeah, we'll just
I
get
don't have
Amber.
that prepared. Oh, okay.
Amber has it.
Amber.
Zone
not
of truth, I'll
prepared.
charm person just to be sure. You know, like I want no doubt.
I mean, like, we can say that he has to willingly enter the zone of truth because you can do that, right? Like, you can say that, like, you
I
don't have to make the spell
think
save DC. You just
so. Let me
willingly
double
do
check.
it.
I think there is something about that in the spell. Let me see. Zone of Truth.
Don't shoot him. We find out the information. We leave him in the house. If the information is correct, we set him free afterwards.
No,
don't like setting
no,
him free,
it's just a
though.
normal. You can't.
Same.
I mean, on with every spell, I suppose you can purposely fail it, but it's not like technically in the spell.
So if I were to charm them and say, "You want to willingly enter this zone?"
It wouldn't hurt. I don't know if it would super help, but it
Okay.
wouldn't hurt.
Okay.
But I feel like you wouldn't even have to charm him at that point because like, whoever cast Zone of Truth would know whether he willingly entered, like,
That's true,
if
they
he
would know if he
failed or
failed.
saved, right? So,
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I
we could
say
try.
let's bring Amber in here, cast Stone of Truth, put him in here, have him tell us, let him go.
But I feel like we should still decide what we're gonna do with the lead box before we start moving on for all the plans.
yeah.
Do we have any other options besides the little demi plane?
We could hide it like
We
the
can
council
do-
did beforehand.
We can do
But-
the demi plane for now, and then I can possibly try and have a talk with my father. I mean,
So then,
I think it'd be pretty safe.
We can all
with
try.
him.
Pairing.
who's casting the demi plane again? Is that
Eric's.
Qatar?
Eric.
Eric's. So someone would have to just make sure Eric's doesn't,
Die.
anytime soon.
What is that?
Because we don't know what would happen if they do. It could pop out right, on their body, or it could be lost forever. So
Well, if it's lost forever, that's not really a problem.
Yeah,
But-
that makes things a little easier.
I say
maybe we
let
could all
him-
try talking to our godly parents and be like, "Can you take this?"
I mean, y'all can try.
You
mean,
seem
if
to
I
have
knew who
turned
he
over a whole
was.
Titan to Artemis, so I'm sure there's some way for you to connect to her again.
She got a whole ass Titan. She at least can tell me
Heck,
this
if
one
anybody
thing.
should have it, it would be my dad.
honestly, I agree. I
Okay.
agree with you, Alexios.
But if
Yeah,
we can't
same.
reach Hephaestus, one of the other gods might as well hold on.
Yeah,
to it.
I
just
mean,
pass it along. I don't know.
This
Can we
campaign
all
just
try?
becomes
Can you, like,
collecting magical
collect
things
this?
and giving them to the gods.
I was okay with
Okay.
just carrying it in my backpack. and
Yeah,
just being
now that's a
fucking
little
dark.
bit of a problem, though.
Backpack.
Oh my god.
All the things of da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
How did we get so derailed so quickly? It's only 8:25.
All right. How many of us had like
Let's
ADD or ADHD? Raise your hand. Say aye. Aye.
Because
All
when
right.
I was just gonna find somewhere and just like melt stone the like lead box into like I don't know a statue or something somewhere and just leave it there.
I mean, we were going to do that. I remember that.
You remember that? You remember that?
I feel like
Uh,
at the moment, though, the pocket dimension is slightly safer than
I
that
don't-
while we know someone's looking for it.
I
It's
just
the
don't find-
safest
how,
thing
you
right
can't find
now.
it
If I
in
might
the
add
lead
something.
box.
Qatar speaks up.
Who was
Yeah.
that? 'Cause I'm okay, thank you.
There's one piece of this puzzle that I don't quite understand. Is it common knowledge that you all have this box?
No, and that's what
No.
bothers me, because the Lord is the only one who knows we have it. Sorry, I'm still mad about that.
But Lord Pythonus trusted us enough to hide it again. Why?
Well-
Why would he send someone to take the box when he gave us the box?
But then who did he say something
Maybe we
to?
intimidated the
Or-
Lord.
I don't know.
I feel
Did
like
the old anvil arm know?
But people knew that this
Did
box
they?
existed because
Yeah, the Anvil Arm
Qatar
must know. He
knew
was
that
in
there was an
cahoots with,
artifact hidden in the council room, powerful enough to want to steal it and sell it.
Yeah. And
but the thing is, no one knows who took it afterwards. The only person who knows we took the box was the Lord. The Anvil Arm didn't know we had taken the box afterwards because he'd already
could
been arrested.
probably assume, because
Yeah.
he was let out of jail, right? Or he escaped, whatever. And there's a fair amount of people that probably still serve under him. He was in cahoots with
Nadar.
You
what? Nadar, who knew where the scale was. So we could probably assume that he disclosed that information, or not disclosed, but
I suppose this is
Shared,
my
I guess.
reasoning for bringing that
Afterwards.
up. Whoever is able to have learned that information, what else are they capable of? Would they know, for instance, that you hid the item in a statue?
That's what I'm worried about, is we don't know how things were found out. So the pocket dimension is safer than any statue right now because no one can get to it but Eric's.
I say, Eric's, you don't know what would happen to that if you were to die.
I've never tested
Can we
it
go
out.
ask Kenai?
Can
Okay.
I kill Eric and just revivify him?
Can we go ask Kenai what would happen? Would he know?
Why? Kenai's
no.
bad news
No.
bears.
You don't want him to know any of our plans. He knows
I say
enough.
we just murder Eric to see what happens, and then we just revivify him.
You're giving me
Come
the
on.
diamonds for it, or you're using the diamonds because I've
I'll
already
use the
used
diamonds.
300.
If I
Do
Can
you
I
have
say
it
something?
prepared?
It's
Do you
alright.
have it prepared? Because I do.
Yes, I
Okay,
do.
I don't
Hold
think
on,
we should
hold
risk
on.
it, but it should be something that we keep in our mind. Like that's
Alexios?
You're just trying to
I
murder Eric.
feel like us sitting here trying to figure out who put this head out on us defeats the purpose of us actually trying to find out who put the head out on us. Like, you get what I'm saying? As long
We're
as we're
going in
here talking
circles.
about it,
okay.
we're not
Okay.
gonna find out what we're suiting up for.
We're going in circles.
I just don't like trusting someone outside of the five of us holding this.
He's
Okay, how
What
about
if
this?
one of us stays with him at all
We-
times?
That's not the same. You wouldn't
How
be able
about
to get
this?
it back from him.
okay.
What if we
if, like,
try to
Someone
give it
kidnaps
to
him. Are you
Alexios
able to
to
take on a
spot?
squadron?
We try to have Hephaestus take it. If that doesn't work, we do the demi-plane. But then we also need to figure out, I can't remember who all is going in disguise to figure out who sent the assailants after us, because we do need to do that as well. So I say that we see if Alexios can work his magic, and if that doesn't work, then we go
Okay,
with
Try
fine.
Barbie.
answer my father
Okay.
takes time.
Okay. Lexios goes to the temple to pray to his father. Eric's can do the dimensional thing for now, and then whoever's going to the meetup point can go to the meetup point.
I
Okay,
don't
how
And then
about
we all
we-
regroup and like.
fast,
I'll
but
go and
if-
try and get. Sorry, go ahead.
If Eric's doesn't want to give the box back, we can test out the whole what happens when Eric's dies thing. Right?
Okay,
Stop
hurt.
threatening people.
No offense, Eric's.
None
but
No
taken.
offense, Eric. He
Eric's
said it's
knows the
celestial.
reality of the situation, correct?
Eric speaks
Sorry
celestial.
That's okay. He can know I attempted to talk shit
But
about
does
him.
he speak Aquan?
Probably not.
Oh my
No one
God.
does.
Is that a thing?
So
Um,
Okay,
How
so I
about
say we
we
do that.
all-
I
I'll try and pray to like our
respect
gods
the
in
gods.
some way and see if anybody gets an answer, because that way we have more of a chance of it at least getting to the gods, and one of them can give it to Hephaestus.
okay. Can we
That
like?
sounds-
Can we also pray to Hermes? Because he can just message this, right? That's his job, right? That's what he does.
He just has a bunch of sending
Can you take
spell
this for
slots.
me,
That's all he
Uncle?
is.
I need you to Hermes. I need you to do your thing and send this to my dad or something. I don't
Listen,
know.
UPS this to
Yeah. I have
Zeus,
a
okay?
question.
Jesus.
That's how it worked in the books.
Can Ilme just pray to like an entity, even if she doesn't name said
She
entity?
could certainly try.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just a thought.
But
Gods,
not very trusting in the gods. So since I know that now that I know one is my dad and I've never talked to him in my life, so that'd be a hard convincing thing for her to actually do something with it.
Hey,
Okay,
there's like
cool. No,
6
I was
temples.
just wondering.
You can take time to pray to each of them. I'm sure one of them will respond.
Okay, so let's figure out exactly what we're gonna do. Should we all
Okay,
go and
let's go pray.
quick?
All of us pray. We'll give Eric's the box, and then we can all come back and decide who's gonna go on this meetup
we
point.
honestly gonna pray when we have a pocket dimension right here. How long does that
You can
pocket
do both.
dimension thing
You can
take?
do both.
I'm just saying. I
Better
feel
safe
like
than
it'd
sorry,
be
I think.
better if
I
the gods had it
asked
because
Eric.
everyone, like trusts the gods.
Alexios, it's almost instant.
We really have stuff to do today.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
with Alexios here. Let's just give Eric's if Eric's is with us, he can have it. But if Eric decides to leave, he needs to give it back.
But we're leaving. Like some of us are going
Not
away
all
right
of
now.
us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not
we
all-
need to
well-
decide who's
Okay, then.
staying and who's going. Then
I'm
There
going.
should be
Eric's is
people who
staying.
can disguise themselves.
I
Should
think
go.
Qatar needs to go A because Qatar could see the people when
True.
they were invisible.
Alexios can. you
Alexios
can,
and
like,
Anora do
force
not need to go
them.
because we glow when we do most things.
No, but it's daytime. I'll be fine.
I would glow though, so if I do anything, I start glowing.
And I have
I'm
this
going.
disguise kit I'm proficient with.
I'm not.
When y'all said Alexios, did y'all mean
Yeah.
Alexios or did you mean
Yeah.
Adagio?
Adagio.
Because I don't
Adagio.
glow.
Oh, I'm in Adagio.
I
My bad.
don't glow. Hit it out of the park. I don't glow.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so Qatar, Adagio, and Ryujin are a team.
I say
take
we
one
should
more,
have
right?
at least 2 other people. Like
Yeah.
one person go with them, and then one person like in the background, like there if they need any help,
Scorch can do
kind of
that.
thing.
I could disguise self.
I mean, I can do it too. I mean, I'm pretty sneaky. I can be the one
All
trying
right,
to get up
Ilme
behind him.
wins.
And Ilme should have the horn of alarm because if anything happens, then Ilme can blow it, and we'll know that things are happening.
Wait, who doesn't have one? Didn't we buy all of them?
No.
I
There
have
were
one.
Four?
You
have
have one. Adagio.
There weren't enough for all of
and I
you.
think that's it.
I think
That
there
it?
were only 2 or 4.
I think there was like 4. I think there was 4, and like
I don't
one of
remember.
us just doesn't have it.
If it's
I don't
if it's
have
not
it.
in your
I know
inventory,
I
it
don't.
I
doesn't
think we just
exist.
bought the 2. I think we just bought the 2.
It might just be
I'm
2.
almost certain.
Oh,
Ryujin might be right. Okay, so that leaves you with Scorch, Anura, Alexios, and Eric's in group 4. In group 2.
What are you guys gonna do?
So I personally still think that we should try to have Alexios talk to his father. You know, just better safe than sorry. You know,
We could do it afterwards, like when
I
we
say
all.
that
group
could
up
be an
together.
afterwards thing when we're
Yeah.
grouped up again.
Okay.
Okay,
Um,
so we're gonna go beat up this guy for
Who's using
information
the
or what?
disguises?
We're not beating him up.
I'll use the disguise. I want to
Sorry,
make
so
myself
am
look
I-
different.
Yeah, I'm gonna make myself look like
Am
the guy
I
in the
doing
basement.
my spell or?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you do that.
Miss Ilme.
Yeah, I hand
Okay,
over
so
the
you
box.
pull out this
Yeah.
hefty lead box with the intricate silver lock on it. You place it on the table. Immediately, Eric's expression changes and he goes,
No.
that's bigger than I thought it was.
Maybe there's another hidden item in there.
Yeah.
Let's go back.
Is it too big?
Yeah, I need to be able to hold it in one hand. Sorry, I thought it was the size of a scale.
Oh,
Well, I
I'm
mean,
not-
you could hold it in one hand. It's pretty heavy.
You really can't.
We all help him support his
okay.
hand.
What if he grabbed the lock and used the spell and made the lock disappear?
Sure, but then I wouldn't be able to do that with the scale.
Ah. If I
Hi.
reduce,
You
Once a
only did
day.
it once.
Reduce it. Reduce it.
if I reduce it,
That would be really
That'll
cool,
work.
actually.
I'm
Can you
gonna
summon it
cast
back?
reduce
It's not-
then.
Can he summon it back or? How would that work? Would he like and just be stuck
What
in
do you
his
mean?
demi-plane forever? Like if it's when the reduced spell will eventually wear off, correct? So then how do we get it? Like he can still pull it back even though it's
Who
not
knows?
hand-sized?
Because time moves
I mean,
different
who
in
knows?
Demi planes.
And also,
How
if
long-
he can only cast this once a day, we wouldn't be able to get
No,
it
no,
back
sorry.
until tomorrow.
Once he casts the spell,
long-
he can retrieve it at any time.
Oh, okay.
How long will reduced last?
What if time moves different in Demi planes?
Put it in the bag of holding and then give him the bag of holding.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Would that
that's
work?
like holding. I mean, listen.
D&D is a weird world.
I'm gonna cast reduce
On the lock or on the box?
on. Does magic work on lead boxes?
Okay.
On the box, on the
right.
entire box.
You cast reduce on the box, and you watch it shrinks down.
Guys, if this
Quick, make
becomes
it
too
disappear.
big,
Eric's pick.
It's fine.
Eric picks it up. He's like,
take it.
"Have you guys ever tried opening it?"
That's not important.
no,
Let's not
talk
just
about it.
make it
Abstract.
disappear.
We have tried actually, and
Yeah, I
failed.
think I did. Yeah, I didn't do very good lock
The
picking.
Lord has the matching key. I'm not saying that out loud.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that out loud. I lie. Goodbye. I bite my tongue. Disappear.
Oh my god, we're a mess.
Are you rolling?
Yeah,
right
it's part
now?
of- it's
What
part of
are
the
you rolling for? Okay, I was
Each
about
one
to
of
say,
us most
she's about to
looks
pop off.
like
What
the
about
dude in the
that?
basement.
Okay, it's gone. He it almost looks like he
Guys,
like
if it gets
twirls
stuck
his
there-
hand, and as like the back of his hand curls around the lead box, it's just gone.
Okay, cool. So that's that. Which one of us would you say looks the most like the dude in the basement? From like
Maybe
group A that's
Ryujin?
leaving. Like height wise, okay, Ryujin, you're gonna turn into that guy.
Okay, so yeah, I'll go ahead and use my disguise
Okay.
kit.
Did we get to see what the other people look like, or
I mean,
they were all invisible?
yeah, I mean, by
Or
the
dead.
yeah, they were dead and bloodied and gross by the time you saw them.
Oh well. I'm just gonna make my hair look darker and like
Sure,
scruff
you
up my
guys-
face or something.
You look
They
like
were
you would go to
wearing
like
hoods, right?
God, what's that place in SpongeBob where only the really tough people go? Yes,
The
you
Salty
guys look like
Spittoon?
you're going to the Salty Spittoon for sure, for sure. Um,
I'm not taking their cloak. I'm gonna use my cloak of many fashions
Okay.
and just whoosh. I'll wear the rest of the
No,
outfit, sure.
Full disguise. Put on the clothes that I got. Use my disguise kit. Make myself kind of look like
Alright.
the guy in the basement.
Can I
yeah,
help
go
him?
ahead. So, this will be a dexterity check with advantage and proficiency bonus.
With
Yeah,
advantage
because
and
Adagio's helping
proficiency.
you. Unless, are you proficient with your disguise kit?
Okay.
Yeah, then for sure.
Okay. So first one is I rolled a 16, so that's gonna be plus 3, so
Okay.
19. And then an
Yeah.
18.
So you definitely,
Nice.
besides the eye patch, you look basically unrecognizable.
Are there ways to
Can I like make it seem
hide
like there's
radiant
like a scratch?
Oh yeah. There's a
like a
nice big
cut,
scar over
so
your
the eye
eye
patch
for
actually has a
sure. For
purpose?
sure.
I'll be like walking with a limp, you know, have like maybe like a I don't know.
Like a peg leg.
Really play the part. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Like tie up one of my arms, you know. Make it seem
Yeah.
like I
Oh
lost a
yeah.
limb.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Whole 9 yards.
From like having all of our radiant brands for so often, do they like
Nope.
glow or anything? They just like what?
No,
They're
they're like a
gold,
brand.
or are they like
They're
specific
they're
color?
just like a brand. Like it's yeah.
That's been like
it's
seared
like a
onto us,
raised,
or
bumpy black
weird.
brand.
oh okay, it's black. Why do I always draw mine's gold? Why have you never
Because it
corrected
makes
me?
sense.
Don't they glow?
So you have seen sometimes in specific instances, it's possible that they glow. Like, you see Alexios's glows faintly when he's forging, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Mine glows when I'm surfing, eh?
What would mines even glow under? I'm just tanning.
Every time the sun blades out.
You know. Every time the whoosh.
All right,
let's
so
go.
Okay.
Oh,
we need to go get the. We need to go get the information from the assassin, right?
That's right.
And then let him go.
Oh my god, can we have like Ryujin walk downstairs looking like him first? Because I just think that'd be hilarious.
I'll do it. I'm gonna do
all
it.
right.
We're doing
So Ryujin staggers his way down this ladder and then turns around as this man looks at you and just goes, I really fucking hate you.
Slap him.
Yeah. I wanna, can I just Three Stooges him, just like, poke him in the eye? I'm kidding.
Fuck! I'm restrained, man. That's fucked up.
Yeah?
All right, dude. Here's the plan. You're gonna give us the information, and when we get back, we'll let you go.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh man.
Can I assist? Can I help? in
No,
any way?
if anything, you're
Poke his
looking
eyes
at giving
again.
you disadvantage.
Negative.
Oh my god. This is the
I wanna-
plus
I wanna
zero.
intimidate.
Straight
I'll
throw.
just sit real close with my fingers like this, like an inch from his eyes.
That is a 12.
How about I tell you what I know, you let me go now?
Can I like
Ryan,
you don't remember me? I gave you the water and that omelet this morning. Come on. You can trust me.
You
Come
gave
on.
me an omelet?
Alexios isn't down here.
I thought we all went down to interrogate him.
I didn't.
Alexios at this point comes down the ladder,
Nice.
hearing that.
To hear me be like, I gave you my omelet this morning. Come on, I'm the good cop. Cut me some
Yeah,
slack.
you're the good cop who travels with the bad cop. Pass.
I'm gonna slam my tail into his forehead.
I want to
See?
snap Kai into existence right on his shoulder, and have his tail, just like the point of his tail, the stinger of his tail, like centimeters from his eye, right? And
And then I want to put my blade hilt under his chin and just be like, you realize what I'm holding here, right?
Y'all need
I
to stop
want-
threatening this man. Damn.
Listen, I can
I'm
kill
holding
you
back my inner murder hobo, so like,
and
alright.
bring you back. If you want to see what death looks like, if you want to momentarily meet Hades, I'd recommend you give me the damn information before I decide you
Make an
shouldn't live at
intimidation check with advantage.
all. Ah, okay, thank God. Intimidation plus 0. I roll garbage both times. Oh, that's a 2 the first one, so I'm just gonna cry. And a 6. So even on all my might.
Oh Jesus Christ! Oh, can I say now? You know, the funny thing about CMs is they look friendly. They look like they're not all that threatening, right? But the venom from the stinger is well, it's quite potent. And I can say from firsthand experience that you know, it's not fun. It's not a good feeling. As the stinger's just like literally like centimeters from his
You
eyeball.
guys are the worst heroes ever.
Anti-heroes.
Goddamn right.
We're new to it.
Okay, at this point, I'm gonna come down and be like, and push everybody away and be like, leave him alone. This is his living. You can't hurt him for
Ilme's the good
making a
cop.
living here.
Let's
And,
only definition.
And then, in Thieves' Cant, I'll be like, look, I'll get you out of here. These guys, just ignore them, okay? Just let me know where we're going, and I'll make sure you get out.
Make a persuasion check.
Dang it, man! I'm so bad at these.
I want to.
Jesus!
Adagio
Sir.
is the murder
Guys
hobo.
like ironclad.
Listen, the sun is an
Hey, guess
unforgiving.
what? That
I
was
had-
another nat
I can burning
no
hands his
intention to
eyes
hurt
away
this
if
man.
I
I just
feel
want
He
the
like-
says
information.
he says in thieves can't.
Sure.
I'll tell you, and only you. If you promise, you'll get me
Fair.
out of this alive.
Yes.
alive.
You can't
not
hear shit.
unharmed.
I haven't even told anybody.
Y'all,
You're right.
y'all.
I still want
Just
to
so
burn
you
his eyes out
know.
though.
I haven't told anybody else your name. I'm the only one that knows, and I plan to keep it that way. So
Thank you.
Bro, y'all need to calm the fuck down. This dude is still a part of Delphi. He could tell everybody we were threatening him.
Head
Oh
west,
well.
out of
Oh,
the city,
wow.
It'll give us a little.
towards the forest of Artemis.
You were in your father's city, sir.
where
Head
we
west,
what?
out of the city, towards the forest of Artemis. When you reach the site of the failed ritual, turn south 200 paces. That's where he's gonna meet you.
All right. Then I'll turn around and I usher both Adagio and Ryujin out of here and be like, just go. I got the information.
Before you usher us out, I'm gonna give him 3 platinum. I'm just gonna lay it in his hand. 3 platinum, and then I'll walk out.
All right, mark that off in your
I'm
inventory.
not. I'm gonna
I did.
talk with Turkey and turn my eyes black and be like, "You better watch out."
Oh my gosh, I'm pushing him up the ladder.
I love having daughters. Ilme, you're the best.
All right, so
Up the ladder, and I'll be like, I'll make sure you get out of here alive. Don't worry.
yeah.
And thieves can't to.
I was about to
his name
say,
is.
you're saying the only one who knows his name. I don't even think you know his name. Maconius.
Maconius? Was
Yeah,
that it? I
Maconius.
wrote it down, but I was gonna think I was gonna pronounce it wrong.
All right,
so.
so you have the information. You have the box safely stored away. What's next?
Should we wait for nightfall, or
Adventure.
should we just head out?
If we wait for nightfall, I
I
can't
think-
go anymore.
I think the quicker you go, the better it is, because then it's not going to seem like something went wrong. They'll still be expecting someone to show up.
Should we take the horses?
Yeah, okay. My only argument with that is would they really meet up in daylight?
I mean, you're going out into the wilderness, basically, so...
Yeah, that's fair. All right, yeah.
This is going to be the second time this party has gone somewhere without a Nora that is part of the wilderness and will require probably some checks for it,
To be
and won't have the
fair,
druid
I mean
again.
the
We're not
area
going in the
between the
woods,
Forest
though.
of Artemis and Delphi is fairly hilly grassland. It's not particularly crazy.
So Ilme, what's the dude? What's his name downstairs?
Oh, I wasn't able to convince him to give me his name, but
That's
I did get the location. As long as if we let him go, I had to convince him that you guys weren't gonna kill him. So I felt like it'd be easier if it was a thieves' cant, since I know none of you else can speak it, and he would be more comfortable. So
But
That's
if
why
I
I
knew
was
his
pushing
name,
you
I
guys
could use
out of there.
sending later on. Do I have to know his name to
I
use
don't
sending?
think so.
I don't think so either.
You're going to be threatening this poor man at 3 a.m. one day.
Listen,
I just wanted an.
I just wanna
if
give him
I
a better
have an
life,
assassin
okay?
in my back pocket. I want to be able to
I'm just
comment to them. I want to be
You
able to
wanna
call
be
on
taken.
them. Can you ignore sending?
Yeah.
Can you just not answer?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
or-
what
no.
Ilme did.
Ilme responded. Ilme
I
responded.
did. I said I got. Yeah,
Oh,
I
did you?
got it. Yeah.
You said, "Heard. I'll be there when I can."
Yep.
All right, we read out at dawn.
Put on my.
I think
my
it's
glasses.
Yeah,
past
it's
dawn, by the
mid-morning.
way.
We write out now. We write out when I say so.
Oh my god.
Are
We should
wait,
probably go now,
Six.
right?
Yeah.
6 of us or 5 of us?
I mean,
Five.
that's up to you. With all 3 at the face lumber, there's 8 of you. Previously, you talked about splitting up into 4 and
Oh, no.
4.
Oh, 4 and 4?
I thought
Then
we
yeah,
were- I thought
then we could
it
take
was
2 horses.
5 going though, so that there would be Ilme in the background.
Yeah,
It
the
was
list I have
Adagio,
is Adagio,
Ryujin.
Ryujin, Ilme, and Qatar.
Yeah. And then Amelia staying
Yeah,
in
and
the
then
background.
Scorch, Anura, Eric's,
Yeah.
and Alexio staying behind.
Okay. So I say we ride 2 and 2 horseback to the failed ritual, and then Ilme can stay with the horses while the 3 of us walk the 200 paces.
Unless they have like lookouts, in which case
Ilme needs
Il-
to go too.
disguised as well. Yeah.
Well, we have the 4th outfit.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have
I
4
feel
of
like-
them. I can change into one if there's only 4 of us going.
I feel like that's the smartest way to go about this.
And I don't have to like try and do a sneak attack, like hide and attack them. I can just go with you guys.
Okay.
Oh, my horses.
All right. So you guys are taking Qatar as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. Let us
Cool.
ride. You guys hop on the horses in disguise. Qatar puts a hood up, even though he's not really sure if he needs to be disguised or not. And you all make your way out of the town. And it's funny because he has so much jewelry on, he like jingles as you guys are riding out of town. It doesn't take very long. As you remember from when you guys were at the ritual that this is referencing, it's only about like a quarter of a day, if that, to Delphi from here. So around midday or so, you do get to the remains of the Hooded Mute's failed ritual, the spot where the links of Tartarus were separated and scattered.
And I like while we're riding by, just kind of
Let us
moment of silence for
Absolutely.
our dear friends
Absolutely.
that we knew for a day.
that
Yeah.
Ilme never
Days.
met.
I think it was like 2 or 3 days, to be fair. I think 2 days. I think you knew him for 2 days. So, are you guys now getting off the horses, or what's the deal?
I mean,
How
if we-
far?
200
How
200
far
paces?
is it?
200
paces?
paces.
how
Not
far
far.
is that? Like
It's not far.
walking wise.
Like, honestly,
Yeah, let's walk.
We
looking,
can leave the
looking,
horses here.
you don't see anyone currently, but there are, some trees here and there and some hills, so it's possible that someone is not that far from you and they're just out of eyesight. But you might be able to see something soon.
Can I do like a perception check or something to try and
Sure,
see if
go
I
ahead.
see anybody? Oh, dang. That was a very good roll. That's an 11.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much to see. You get up on like a top of a hill to sort of look out, and there are like trees that are casting shade that like people could be near that you just can't see from here.
Can I get Reed the Raven to
Sure.
look forward?
Reed
job.
flies away.
I forgot about
Reed flies
Reed.
away and eventually
back
comes
to me.
back.
I thought you just said he flies away and that's it. I was like, cries. Instantly just I was like, okay, goodbye, Reed. Oh, I meant to say make like a caca noise or something when he like.
I
sees
mean,
a
Reed doesn't
prince.
understand you. He's just a raven.
He's a cute raven. Oh, whatever.
Start
Whatever.
tapping.
I'm just gonna pet him then. You're useless. And then shove him back in my pocket. That's where I keep Reed the Raven. Shove them in my pocket.
What,
just
what
give him a
other
lot
forms
for the
can
feathers.
Kai take? He can turn into a raven, a
Like
spider,
a rat or something.
and a rat?
It's in his.
We can send our
stat.
ravens together.
Okay, hold on. Let me check that real fast.
Or he could just turn
Yeah,
invisible.
he can also fly in his current
Okay,
form.
so a rat, a raven, a spider. Yeah, a rat, raven,
Oh
and a
my.
spider. Okay. Oh. Okay. Well, we know exactly where we're supposed to go,
200
right?
paces.
Yeah, I say let's just go then.
Yeah.
Didn't see anything.
All right.
I agree.
So, but I want to check for traps
Sure.
when we get close.
So you walk about 100, or sorry, like 50 paces. You're about like 150 paces away from the meetup spot. You are sort of cresting over a hill, and Ilme, you can see there is a tree about 150 paces away that looks that there is some sort of dark cloaked figure standing in the shade of the tree.
Oh, okay. I'll point it out to everybody.
It looked familiar.
From this distance, it's just
Familiar.
like a cloaked body.
Okay. Well,
Are we
I
heading that
say,
direction, or are we waiting?
yeah, let's go. Looking for traps just to make sure, because I don't want anything to
Sure.
be sprung on us.
With advantage because of chat, go ahead and make a perception check, or perception or investigation, whatever you'd like to do.
Yay. Oh, what's that one? I think that's the nat 20. Yeah, sorry, I'm using a new die that I've never used, and the 20 is
Yeah,
like
I
a
mean, looking
think.
around, it looks just like grass.
Okay. All right, cool. I'm just
Yeah.
making sure.
I just want to say that I picked up my D20 to look at it, and I dropped it, and it landed on
Oh,
20, and now I'm
bummer.
really sad.
Okay, let's
All
head
right.
up to him.
So,
Okay.
you get 100 feet close to him. He doesn't move. He doesn't seem to address you in any way. It's unclear if he notices you or if he's looking away. He just sort of is just standing there, almost like he might be meditating or something. He's just standing in one spot.
I just want to say
I
I'm
don't
visibly
like-
I want to make myself look like I'm like fairly injured, like the whole
Okay, absolutely.
shebang, you know. Then yeah, I'm just gonna continue walking up,
Okay.
I suppose.
You guys are all walking forward. You get within 50 paces. He still doesn't move. And it's like, besides the tree that he's standing under, it's just wide open grass.
That's
Okay,
weird.
continue on, I
Okay.
guess.
You guys get up close, like 20 feet away from him. Still doesn't move.
Can I like? I kind of want to just take the horn and just like blow it.
I mean,
Probably not a good idea.
Feel free.
but,
at this point, Qatar is like,
What is he
like
waiting for?
apprehensive.
So
He's like, doesn't
awkward.
want to go any further. It's like,
Can I want to try in like an injured kind of sounding voice similar to the dude from the basement. Should I address? Oh no, never mind.
We don't even know his name.
Yeah,
We don't know
I was
who
gonna
they
say.
are.
I was
We
just
don't even
gonna
know.
say, oh,
I'm gonna say to Ilme, is there like a formal greeting or something that we're supposed to be doing? Miss, I talked to him in Thieves Camp.
I mean, I can. I'll get a little closer. We say
Yeah.
we're 20 feet away. Okay, so I'll get around 10 feet, and I'll be like, the deed in Thieves Camp. The deed is done. It took one of our members, and we almost lost a second, but we did it.
I hate seeing Sammy like update things on Owlbear.
here, do you want to see what I'm doing? Here,
yeah.
No, I don't want to.
there you go. Just in case.
Just creepy looking.
He doesn't respond.
But just in case is a little
No
scary.
response.
No response.
Doesn't even seem to move. Like
weird.
he's completely still. But he's standing. Like it's not like he's dead.
Can we insight
Okay.
check this person? Are they?
Yeah, it's like
Are they?
is it just like a statue?
I say make a perception
What
check.
is going on? Oh, gosh.
I'd say one of you with advantage.
Hey. Oh,
Go ahead.
sorry, I already rolled.
Oh,
Yeah,
You
that's
want me
fine.
to
That's
keep
fine.
it or with,
Yeah.
with
Or
advantage?
advantage, yeah.
Or
Oh
advantage.
dang, man! I got a
27.
27.
Nice.
Holy
Ar-
shit.
I have
Around
really
that
good
moment,
perception.
Ilme, a breeze moves by and the cloak sort of flaps in the wind, and you can see underneath this cloak straw. But also, around the neck, a stunning 7-jeweled necklace. With these, like, with
don't think
one
we should.
large jewel in the center with this like orangey tint to it, and then 6 smaller jewels that sort of mirror it on either side. On this like straw thing with a cloak on it.
Okay.
Can I snap Kai in,
Yeah.
but like invisible?
Sorry, continuing. Just one second. Ilme, underneath the necklace, you see stabbed into the scarecrow, essentially, a piece of parchment.
Can I grab the parchment without touching the
Absolutely.
necklace? I will do that. I don't
Okay,
want to touch
you
it.
just grab the parchment. You like getting close to it now. It's weird, like it looks perfectly sculpted to be humanoid, but it is 100% just a scarecrow. And you see the jewels in the necklace are just like slightly shifting.
Okay.
Can I send invisible Kai to go and check that necklace out, but don't touch it? You know, just like, I don't know.
Oh Jesus!
Around the time that Kai is moving forward, Ilme, you open the note, and it says one word. Boom. I need all of you.
Jesus.
God.
No.
All of you in a 20-foot radius,
We
which
deserve this.
is all 3 of you, to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Ooh.
As the jewels begin to,
Right.
You know what?
and then the first one, and all the 6 others, and you see a explosion of fire
19,
emerge from the
20.
scarecrow.
Well, I don't know what's up with me and my nat 20s, but I got another
That's
nat 20 for my
Very good, very
dexterity
good.
saving throw. So
I
that's
rolled
a
Okay.
28.
Oh my god, I rolled
Okay.
a 19. Heard.
I rolled an 18, so plus I.
Wow.
20.
Okay, so you all succeed,
Jesus
so you only take half
Christ.
damage, which is
Wait, can I do uncanny
Uh,
dodge and
I
reduce
think
that
you would need
again?
evasion for this. I think uncanny dodge just against attacks. Am I right?
Okay.
Yeah, when an attacker
yeah.
hits you.
I didn't
yeah,
know if that
no,
would work.
Evasion is what you get at next level,
Okay.
which would allow you to take no damage from this. But instead, you guys are all taking half
Okay.
damage, which is really, really good because I did the math earlier, and if I roll full damage on this and Ilme had failed that save, she would have insta-died.
Oh
Oh my
my
instant
god!
die. Instant death. Oh my goodness.
I'm still probably gonna die.
So what you're saying is they're all still going to be unconscious,
I
and
don't
we
know.
won't
I don't
know?
Qatar's out of the
Depends
range.
on what he rolls.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
nice. Why was Qatar like
Because
half
he
a
was
step
he,
ahead?
he,
Will Kai
he got a
get
feeling
hit
something was
too,
funky.
though?
Why didn't he
He
say
did.
anything?
$49.
Can't
You
believe
guys
somebody
all
would've
take
insta-died.
24 points of fire damage
Holy
as the entire
shit.
scarecrow bursts into a raging fireball, more powerful than any fireball spell you have ever seen. The scarecrow and the tree and the grass in a 20-foot radius bursts into flames in an instant. Qatar and all of you feel like the eyebrows scorch off your faces, and then it's gone. Just as quickly as it came. Just a huge circular scorch mark on the ground. The tree, the scarecrow, eviscerated into dust.
I'm gonna take out my horn of silent alarm, and I'm gonna think of Alexios. I'm gonna blow it, and then I wanna look at Adagio and say, send a message to someone in the other group.
Is the necklace gone?
It is. Actually, go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh. How's that? Oh, it's a natural
Yep.
one.
Wait, so what was max damage?
Max
for that?
damage
Just out of
was. Hold on,
curiosity.
let me do the math again. I can tell you.
You
84
said
points
you
of damage was the
sending.
max damage.
Oh my
That
my
was
my
a menace that
God.
contained a 9th level fireball.
Oh my!
Oh,
I hate y'all. Yeah, I could use sending.
how did they activate it?
Something about the
Was it
about
like
the item. You don't know?
proximity? Wow.
Maybe it was grabbing the parchment paper and opening it. Who knows?
Okay.
But this, Jesus. All right, yeah, I guess I'll use
Alright.
sending to
Okay,
Alexios.
what do you say?
We went boom boom.
Necklace went boom, big ow.
At the meetup, attacked. No visible attackers. I don't freaking setup? Question mark? Question mark. Keep an eye on everything.
At this point, Qatar is going to cast Cure Wounds at 4th level. Which of you looks the worst?
I mean, I'm at 14.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you
definitely
first.
Nora. Or not Nora, oh my Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm at 30, so I'm not terrible.
Yes, it's Anora. Anora got hurt all the
I'm
way
at
back
20.
in Delphi.
I'm sorry.
I use the life transference and I gave
So
all the
it's going to be
damage to Nora.
28
Here you
points of
go.
healing to you, Ilme.
Look,
And then
Nice.
he will use his
Cool.
second 4th level. Who else was looking bad? Adagio?
I was
Well,
28.
he's going to do it again.
Yeah. Okay.
17 points of
I can
healing
heal
to you.
myself. Can I take that with a hug?
Swear
Some
to
people are
God.
like, can I take that with a grain of salt?
And I
was like,
think
no,
that
no.
is a great
I wanna
place to
take
take
that.
our
I'll take
break. So we will come back after a potential second assassination attempt has gone awry. We'll see what the fuck happens next. So we'll be back in like 10-15 minutes. Go take your pee break, but don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Bye! And we're back. Thanks for coming back with us. We're having a great time. So, let's hop right back into this moment. So, Katara, Adagio, Ryujin, and Ilme have just been blown up. Alexios, you received this message from Adagio telling you that they went boom boom. And what are you gonna do?
Oh, okay. So, while they were gone, I would have been trying to explain the situation to the staff. We were almost killed last night. We were on high alert. Protect Eric's. All that, but I'm gonna tell Honora. It was obvious. It was some kind of trap. They might be hurt. I heard there was an explosion.
Tell them to come back immediately. We can meet them like halfway there, but I don't. If there was a trap, they shouldn't be there by themselves.
You can answer to these?
Which, by the way,
Yes.
was the answer. It's only like the first 25 words you say after you receive the message.
Oh,
Did he not get it? Did they not get any of the come back then?
I mean, no, I wouldn't think so. But if they were hurt, they'd come back, right?
This is Adagio and Ryujin.
Excuse you.
You're completely.
Am I
correct.
wrong?
I
See?
mean, you have a good
I
point.
Amazing.
was the
with
one
them.
with all of the notes and most of the conversation carrying for like the first half of this campaign. I've only gotten double.
I was about to say, if you want to start on the note taking,
Amazing.
I'll go burn my notebook right now. Take it back over, bud.
Listen,
And,
I got a half a notebook all filled up already.
Mine's over multiple notebooks because I lost one halfway through, but I found it again.
Yeah, I'm just really bad at note taking, and Ryujin's a dummy, so I try to like play into that a little bit. You know?
All right.
I think that was just a heads up for us to guard Eric's, though.
Okay, well, we can do that. We should be ready to go at least meet them if something does happen.
All right. So, back to Katara, Adagio, Ryujin, Ilme. You are still, like, smoking, but two of you have been healed by Qatar. He seems to be freaking out, but he's like, that was awfully violent. What is going on? I should really stay far away from you all.
Yeah, you're probably
Um,
right.
I want to take another look around, trying to figure out if this spell was like came off because somebody told it to so they could see us, or if it was more of a I can't do it. I don't want to do narcotics.
Yeah, I
'cause
mean,
I'm not good at that.
How would you possibly learn that information? I
Yeah.
guess is my question.
Yeah. I'll turn to Adagio and be like, can you figure out if this was a spell done by sight or if it was just supposed to be set off?
Ask Regent for help. He knows different kinds of magics too.
Yeah, I feel like right now I'm still on the ground, just like steaming. You know,
Okay,
Hair's
heard.
singed a bit. Yep.
I'll do it myself.
Yeah. No, I'll help
At
you.
least I'll try.
Brush myself off and go over and help, I guess.
Look around and be like, what kind of magic is this? With my natural one I got after
Tartarus,
looking for the
I can
necklace.
also assist. I'm quite a student of the arcane.
Please do.
What are you? What is Qatar? My love. Give me a mod. What kind of magic
have
do
learned
you
to
do?
create magic from music?
Ah, interesting. And what can you do? Like, what is the wide arrangement of things that you can
a
do?
great many things. I am quite studious, so I can even perform some spells that most bards cannot. Spells that are usually performed by warlocks or wizards, that sort of thing. Yes.
Oh, okay. Do you ever do like detect magic?
I can
kind
always
spell-
detect magic. I am detecting magic right now.
You can. What are you
What?
detecting, sir? How close do you have to be for detect
Well,
magic
that's
to work?
why I said a step back. That I was detecting magic from the necklace.
Did he say step back? When the heck
guys
did
didn't
he
hear
say
him.
this to us? No, we suck. Okay, so what did you
Well,
read?
there's no, and besides the magic that we all hold, there's no magic left. It seems like whatever it was that detonated was a sort of a consumable, a single charge.
But you read it before
Yes.
we even got there. You didn't catch anything off of it. You were just like, I think there's magic
Yes, well,
over
I
there.
can only know so much from detect magic. I could feel that it was evocation, so elemental magic. That's why I was apprehensive.
Hmm.
I think we
Okay.
should
But-
head back.
Listen,
Are you?
while we are talking about what I can see, can we be honest for a moment? You may be
Sure,
able to deceive
sure.
Eric's, but you cannot deceive me.
What do you mean?
What
He
the
sort
heck is
of-
happening?
He sees your guys' confused expressions, and he also gets a little confused. He's like, "The box?
What about it?
What box?
The lead box? There's no
Yeah.
Yes.
scale in there."
What?
Wait.
How would you even know that?
You can't see through lead.
Once an afternoon or so, I can see through solid objects. I did so in the council chambers. I saw what was in that box, and it was like no scale I've ever seen.
What did it
It
look
looked like some sort of symbol, some sort of key.
I hate everything.
What?
What if
Okay.
this key just leads to the scale?
Wait, I'm sorry, I'm catching up here. I thought you were deceiving us. You were keeping the scale from us.
We never opened the box because we genuinely thought this box had the scale.
Alright.
in it. We attempted to open it once, but this lock was too
Okay,
complicated, and we
well,
left it be.
now you know. Now I know that
Now I
you are
know.
also
Thank you for
good to
telling me
know
Pandora's
that you
box.
are more trustworthy than I thought. All right, good to know.
I hate this man. I went from crushing to hating.
I was gonna say, I thought you were trying to seduce this
It's
man.
a
Wait
love-hate
minute.
relationship.
Lovers to haters to lovers.
Toxic. I'm sorry. Enemies to lovers to lovers to haters. It's the epic tale of
Yep.
Adagio and Qatar.
I was gonna say it's gay panic to more gay panic, but
Well, then, oh my God, this throws everything out the window. Where the heck is
I
the
don't
damn
know.
scale? Then?
I thought until a moment ago that you knew.
Guys, we should
We should
should
just
really head back.
Let's go back.
Let's go back.
Talk to everybody and figure some stuff out.
let's
I
try and
can
make sure we're
Gatestone
not
us out
followed
back.
either.
I can
So-
Gatestone us.
But what about the horses?
Nah, no, let's not do that.
Why not?
Qatar.
I love doing it.
I'm gonna just take Adagio aside and tell him that he's not supposed to have it. He's supposed to return it, and he never has.
It's so cool. Oh, you're right.
Qatar,
There's
Can
only
you
a
keep an
small
eye out
chance you
on the
can
surroundings to make sure we're not being followed by someone hidden to
course.
the normal
I
eye.
can search for magical threats
you.
within a certain radius.
And with that being said, we should head
Alright.
back.
Let's go.
So you guys hop back on your horses, a little sore now, a little burnt, a little charred, but
A little
alive,
crispy.
and ride your way back to Delphi. So
I want
sure,
to turn my cape
turn
red.
it red.
I'm Little Red Riding Hood.
So the group still at the house. So Anora, Alexios, Erix, and Scorch. They're only gone for maybe 4 hours. They get back around mid-afternoon. And as they walk in, you're immediately hit with the smell of char, the smell of smoke, of burned clothing. They come back, ash on them. They look definitely worse for wear.
I'm just gonna walk past everyone and say, "I'm gonna go take a shower. I'll be back."
I'm gonna ask Eric's to bring the box back. Bring the lead box back.
First thing I'm gonna do is go downstairs and talk
Oh,
to.
I take it back. Yeah, I'm going.
Oh
with-
dang! No! You already said you take a shower. I'm
You're
going.
already
Oh,
gone.
God.
You're already gone.
He's getting punched in the face.
I just waited
Yeah.
for y'all.
Uh,
Y'all wanted? Are we talking
Punched in the
to
face
him?
after.
Who?
The
Oh. Elmay's doing her thing. Elmay's gonna do her thing. I want the lead box. Art.
sure.
Can I go
So
with the
Some in it.
that happens upstairs, but for the moment, let's go with Ilme and Alexios. You guys head back down to the cellar. You see Maconius there. What now? Maconius,
see who?
the assassin.
Nobody. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna pull out one of my daggers. I'm gonna get up right in his face, put this along his throat, and be like,
I didn't.
"You
I swear
lied."
I didn't.
How
What
can
do you mean?
trust
I told
now?
you exactly where he'd be. If he wasn't there, that's not my fault.
Pick an eyeball.
He almost killed us because it was a
I
trap.
don't know anything about a trap. I
What if this
swear
guy
I don't
wants
know
to
anything
kill
about a
us?
trap. I just want to leave.
Oh.
Insight check.
insight check?
What if the assassins? were
Natural
getting
19 for. I forgot what my insight.
A lot is the answer.
23.
Yeah. He is certainly freaked out, surprised, and seems to be truthful. He does not seem to
Oh.
know what was awaiting you.
He's telling the truth.
Okay, then I'll back off and be like, then you must never have meant to have lived in the first place. That was meant to kill whoever came there. So we took it for you.
So I should thank you?
Well, be nice if you could tell us any more about this guy that hired you.
I don't know. He wore a mask when he talked to us. Definitely a guy. Fancy voice, I guess. I don't know. I'd never seen him before. I'd never done business with him before.
Well, how about this? We'll let you go if anybody tries to, if you see this guy again, or if you want to do your own snooping because this guy did try to kill you, let us know. We'll help you out too, because I mean, we want to know this, and if you want to make sure there's no target on your back, might be helpful to know who that was.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Okay.
Question. If you were to imitate this fancy voice, what would it sound like?
I'm not really good at accents.
Like, just
Uh,
when you say,
oh, I'm fancy.
okay. I mean, if it was, dang, me and Ilme have no language in common. Never mind. Good job, guy. What's
Thanks.
your name?
Maconius.
Maconius. Mac, right? Nah, it's Maconius. I'm just joking. But thanks.
Can I?
Bro, are we gonna?
Can I go now?
hurt
I'm
him?
gonna, yeah, let's, we'll all untie him, lead him upstairs, let him upstairs, and then, as he leaves, just be like, remember, if you find anything, let us know.
Yeah,
I just like run out in a bath towel and just hand punch him.
In a bathtub. Hey, Maconius, just saying, you are supposed to be dead. So,
Start a new life.
Wear a mask.
we might be considered friends, right? Like, just a little extra incentive to come to us. And, if you do need any money, if you can't work as an assassin anymore,
well, it's not great that I almost died. On the other hand, being a ghost actually makes being an assassin a little easier. I'll let you know, and if you ever leave that asshole, or if you just want him dead, I'll do that one for free.
Ryujin?
They left.
He just turns and walks
I heard
away.
that son of a bitch.
No way.
Oh.
Oh my god. That's cool.
What did Ryujin do to him?
What did he? Why did you guys let him go? What happened down there?
We told him we'd let him go.
He didn't give us the information we needed.
Well, we interrogated him, and he
What did you find out?
he didn't know. Like, so we got a little bit of a favor from him since that was supposed to kill him in the first place. He might look into this and let us know, but that's up to his discretion.
This is why I handle the interrogations.
You and Ryujin are really bad at that. Like
You're not wrong.
he even offered to kill Ryujin for free.
Okay, but I did it well enough that he didn't threaten me.
No, I think it was because Ryujin took
You
some
guys are lucky I'm in the
genuine,
shower right now.
He really liked to hurt him. I don't know what
right.
it was about that guy's face.
All right, so at that time, Eric's comes and goes, sorry, did you say you wanted me to bring the box back?
Yes.
Yes. Yep. Definitely.
All right. It comes back, and immediately, as soon as it pops back into his hand, it gets way larger. Fucking, ow! I need these.
Nah.
I knew that would happen.
Qatar, is there any magic on the box?
No. I mean
It's just a
it's just a quite intricate lock, I assume.
bird.
Okay, I'll try to open this again.
All right, go ahead and make a thieves' tools check.
We'll use this one. Oh my gosh. Well, 18.
18. It's the hardest lock you have ever experienced.
Oh my gosh. I just roll crap when I try and use my thieves tools. Can I try it one more time? I know it's gonna go up.
I mean, I can try if you want me to.
Can we get a help here?
Qatar goes.
We both
Qatar
work
goes.
together.
Whoever's going to try here, and I'll say Ilmay. He gives you an inspiration, or actually, Eric's will do it. His is more powerful. Eric's gives you inspiration, so you can, and Alexios is helping you, so you can do advantage, plus your thieves' tools, and also you can add a D8 to it.
Okay. Oh, that's much better. Okay, so that's 26. Do I still need to do my D8? I haven't done that yet.
You can choose to, or you can choose not to.
I'll just do it. Oh no, that's fine. 30.
30 exactly.
Out of 30. Yeah.
With a DC of 30,
Jesus.
Holy
with the
shit.
added help from Alexios, and you're going like, try that one. No. And Eric's going like, you can do it. You're doing great. Finally, the last click into place, and you feel the most satisfying you've ever felt in your life, and you just slowly turn the knob, and the lock just goes and pops off.
Oh my gosh.
Can I
What is
come
it?
down from my shower about this time?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
I'll say you had to quick
Nice.
rinse off, and you're back now. Like,
And we
scrubbing
know
your
it's a
wet
key,
hair.
right? I will pick up the key.
Okay,
What does this key look
looking
like?
at it,
What's going on?
as you open the container, the box, you can understand sort of what Qatar was describing in that it looks like a key, but only the actual like key portion of it, the head of the key, is flat. So it sort of looks like God, like that. Like, here's the actual key part, but the actual head is flat and enormous, way bigger than the actual key itself. And looking at it, it looks very familiar to you, Adagio. It's in the shape of the burning sun of Apollo,
It's so
but
weird.
large. And
Can
yeah,
I
you can pick it up. It's
Is it
heavy. It seems the key seems to be made of some sort of metal. The symbol on the head seems to be made of marble.
Look, we match.
Yeah, it's like huge on you, but yeah.
How weird. Oh my god, I'm so annoyed. I thought the scale was in here. What if this is just like a clue? Maybe we gotta match the marble pieces.
Yeah, is there any places we know that have like marble walls? Is that like common around here? I don't know.
This kind of marble, I mean, marble is fairly common. This looks like very A, old, B, high quality marble. I would say make a history check. Anyone who wants to can make a history check.
Ooh, I think I
Is
might
my
be
history
sure.
like negative?
Since
two?
it has to
Yeah,
do with
I'm
the
not doing
scale.
anything.
It does
That's a
not
lie.
have to do with the
But
scale.
I
I'm
like
going to
it
say
against.
no.
18 straight, because I don't have any modifiers.
Yeah, well, I got an 8.
I got a natural one.
Oh,
21
okay.
for me.
10.
Nice.
So, Anura and Adagio, you guys looking at this around the same time look at each other and go, holy shit. There's one place in particular that you know has this exact kind of marble. The council chambers.
I guess.
Oh, man.
Ah, yeah.
Oh shit.
We're going on an adventure.
Is this gonna be like the scene from the third Hobbit movie, or is it the
I
second or
haven't
the
seen any
third,
of
where they've got the key?
Me neither.
them.
National treasure.
Fuck you, Regent.
Should we? I'm just gonna stare at Honora as I like hold this key in my hand because I'm not
I'm
exactly
just
sure.
staring like, do we say anything?
Yeah, and I can't even speak to you anymore because
Celestial bitch. Hey, do we have any other languages in common?
I only speak Common and Celestial.
You
I
fucking
think.
dumbass.
I didn't take
Celestial,
the language.
objectively one of the
So
hardest languages to
sorry.
learn.
I knew most of these languages before the linguist feat, let's be real.
Well, I
am
mean,
demigod.
I don't think
I
anybody
only
else can
two
speak
languages.
Undercommon. Isn't
Yeah,
that what I
yeah.
have? Yeah, that's what I have.
Do I notice them like kind of eyeballing each other?
Oh yeah, they're not being subtle
just-
about it.
Okay. Can I take out my
Okay.
horn of silent alarm and just for adagio?
I'm gonna do it back. I will do it back. I will. I am a petty bitch, and I will.
Also,
We just go back
Adagio-
and forth with the horns for a bit. It's fine.
I'm
Also,
gonna
I-
like
in
use my
fairness-
warding light and just like burn your eyes out.
Okay.
Um,
In fairness to the languages
You mean
thing,
I?
I knew 5 of these before the feat, so I already knew
Now
a
you
lot
know
of
what?
them.
7?
her-
Jesus.
8.
oh my god. That's
Do you know Orcish?
I do not. I know Celestial, Common, Draconic, Druidic, Dwarvish, Elvish, Infernal, and Titanic.
Oh my god.
I
Okay,
speak 8
um,
languages.
Okay. So let's see. My party members, I would obviously tell, but these people have put their lives on the line. And then there's Honora who just loves to tell people things. So should I tell them before she tells them? They tell them? I don't know what's happening.
I'm offended.
Excuse you, blabbermouth. No, I'm just kidding. I feel like if I could speak to Nora in their head,
you guys
this
have
would
been
make a lot
looking at
more
this
sense,
for
but I
a
can't
few
even-
minutes, and Eric just goes, "So that's not a scale."
Yep, it's a key.
Yeah, we thought it was a scale. Now we're confused.
Now I am
Well,
confusion. I'm gonna take this key and go
I
straight
mean,
to
I
my
guess
dad.
the good news is you don't have the scale, so you don't have to worry about hiding it, right?
I guess. But now I have a whole other can of worms. What does this do?
I heard
Me too.
camel worms, not can of worms.
Probably what I said.
My camel's got worms.
Oh my god.
Okay, but like whoever sent those assassins after us doesn't know that we don't have the scale, so they'll continue
That's
to come
exactly
after
what
us,
I was
even though
going
we
to
don't
say.
have.
It doesn't matter if you have the scale or not, if they think
Unless
you do.
they know that that's just a key.
What are we gonna announce it to everyone? Oh my god, we took this artifact from like the council room, and it's not the scale. Have fun, y'all. We need a leak. Leak it to the press.
I mean,
Okay, wait.
I think it's a good thing because if they keep coming after us, we can eventually figure it out and
I guess.
then get rid of them.
Okay, but does this mean that Lord Pythonus wasn't it? Because Lord Pythonus knew what was in this box, and if he knew it wasn't the scale, then why would he send assassins to get the scale from us?
Didn't Lord Pythonus say it was the scale?
If you remember, he mentioned that he had never opened it. That he inherited the key from the
Ah.
previous lord.
And they never told
Well,
him, wasn't
no,
it?
I mean they never even said what the key went to. The box, if you remember, was inside the marble council like bench. This is a generational
I
thing.
don't.
Okay.
All right. Well. Damn.
Well,
What happened
I
to the
guess-
past lords? Are there any of them like still alive, or did they all like die
No,
and then like
it's,
a new
it's a
lord got
lifetime
elected?
position.
Oh. So I had to wait for Pythonus to die if I wanted to be
Or you
like
can
the
kill
lord.
him.
Or I can kill him. That'd go
I
great in Delphi.
swear.
okay, well, I'll just turn to the Face Lumber people and be like, well, I think you guys are safe for now. If you guys just want to get out of our... You can probably leave and won't ever be attacked again.
Sure, but now we're invested. If you want us out of your hair, we'll
But-
get out of your hair, but you might still need our help.
How long are you staying here in Duffy?
Well, we stopped our tour to come here, so we're not on a strict timeline. We were not planning to stay much longer, but hell, this is far more interesting than doing the same act every night. And Scorch goes, even if it is the greatest act in the world, I might add. Even if it is the greatest act in the world, yeah.
Alright, well, I think we've solved at least part of this mystery of who's gonna kill us, as in... Right now, we're safe. So I feel like, for now, you guys can just go do your own stuff for now. If we need you guys, we'll just
Of course.
let you know.
And Eric looks at Endor and goes, do you think the Lord is in any danger? Maybe we should warn him?
We probably should. That
Oh.
would probably be a good idea.
We'll head over there right now.
I'd love to meet him.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Why?
about that.
It's the Lord. It's impressive, isn't it?
Aren't you a rock
Yeah.
star? You've probably met a bunch of interesting people across the land.
I have. I'd like to collect him.
What's a lord to anything
He's the
else?
Lord of
like to
Lord of one of
collect
the best, greatest cities in our entire society.
Oh, please, you're making me blush.
I feel like we could all go and talk to him.
I don't know, but it's the Lord. I mean, I trust you guys, obviously, but I feel like a smaller group to like talk to the Lord would be a lot better than the Lord all of a sudden having like 8 people in his audience.
I mean, we don't all have to go, but I mean,
I'm
like, he
definitely
did
going. Keep it
personally invite the Fae Slumber here, so, you know, them talking to him and, like, I guess thanking him for letting them come would be a good
Did
idea,
he?
too.
Did he invite the face
No,
slumber,
he
or did the
basically
face slumber
he put
decide
out a
they wanted
clarion
to?
call for whoever wanted to come could come.
So the face
Yeah.
slumber showed up.
Scorch
Yeah,
Scorch
but
goes,
so he'll
I
probably have a
personally
call to
have
go."
no interest in politics, so if anyone wants to go get drunk, I will go with that group.
Oh,
Oh,
all right. What about Qatar? Qatar. What did you want to see the Lord, or did you want to disappear?
It's never a bad idea to have friends in powerful places. If you'll have me, I would love to attend.
All right, then who else of our group wants to actually go to the Lord?
I mean, I'll go.
I want to go. I love him. He's funny.
Wait, so who else going? Is it Adagio, Anura,
Qatar,
Qatar?
Eric's.
That's 4 of the 8.
Okay.
I wanted to go
Um,
work on something. I'm good.
Heard.
I'll go get drunk with Scorch, I guess.
All right, water and fire,
Where do you wanna
baby.
get drunk?
Wait, Scorch, do you know we have a cellar just full of wine right below
I
us?
have never wanted to kiss a person more. Let's go.
I love Scorch. Scorch is my kind of
Alright.
person.
Does Scorch play an instrument?
Yeah, I mean,
I say.
she
all I'm
mostly
thinking of.
is the axe thrower, but she's a bard. She plays a bunch of instruments. I didn't write them down, but they exist. I had to check her character sheet.
Somewhere.
They exist. I think she plays 3 or 4 instruments.
Nice.
Yeah,
I
I'll go
think I'm
jam
gonna
out in
stay
my room.
here. I want to do some stuff. So.
Babysit them for me.
All right, so it's Anura, Ryujin, Adagio, Eric's, and Qatar heading to the Lord. Yeah.
I'm gonna spend the whole time walking over talking about.
No,
how
I'm
great
staying.
Oh,
they
sorry,
are.
sorry.
I'm
Yes,
gonna-
Ryujin,
I
you're
wasn't
staying with
joking.
Scorch. Apologies. So just Anura and Adagio,
Yeah.
and Eric's and Qatar. Gotcha. What are you doing?
All right, you guys get ready to meet the Lord. He's so cool. Like, this man is a party animal. Oh
Is
my
it?
Like,
god, we're not
While
related,
this is
but
happening, I'm just
if
gonna be
we
like
were.
leaning over to Eric's and being like, he doesn't know how to read a room. Party animal's not a good characteristic in this case.
Adagio, you do notice
Oh
that
my god,
everything you say about the Lord. Qatar is like somewhat interested. Eric's is enraptured with everything you're saying about the Lord. He seems like he's hanging on every word you
Hold on,
say.
I'll keep going. Be like, this dude, amazing, 10 out of 10. My full 100% support. Oh my god, if he's like a brother to me, and this man is not related to me. I wish he was. Imagine another child of Apollo in the city. Oh well, R.I.P. Phaeton. Silently cries. You
So
know what
what's-
it's like.
What's his
I assume.
story,
He's
the
just
Lord?
family member.
What's his deal?
I don't know.
But he's
He doesn't know how to
I had
read a
no
room.
idea
but he's
what to
cool.
say.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool, people. He was kidnapped by the dragon because he's important,
Right,
you know. He tried to keep us from taking the box because he knew how important it was. He has an extreme pride for Delphi, and protecting it is like, I assume, his number one job. He I don't know, he seems pretty strong about it. He's always wanted to do what I assume he thinks is best for Delphi, which I always matched up with. He's amazing. He's not really good at speeches and talking in front of crowds. So if he's awkward, I think
I
that's
don't
just his
know.
default.
No, I don't think he's awkward. I don't think that's the right word.
He's just a little
He's
awkward.
tone deaf.
He's a... That's rude.
It's true. It's true.
You're talking about the Lord of my father's holy city.
It doesn't mean he can't be tone deaf.
He's an amazing individual who I love and respect with all three of my hearts.
3.
What?
I collect my
Ugh.
victims'
The
hearts.
Time Lord?
I hate that.
I like how the idea that he's been doing that and no one's noticed.
Just carving their hearts out. La, da, da,
I'm
da,
very
da.
upset.
Souls is in the basement with the wine. If they look hard enough, they'll be scared.
They were in the blood glass cube with Nemosini. They are now with Artemis.
So eventually,
The
you guys
acid would've
make your
solved
way
them.
onto the Lord's Peninsula and up to the Lord's mansion itself. You see where previously a Rusal had broken down the front door. It's not fully fixed yet. It is in construction, but there's no one on the construction currently, so it's like partially done. But there are 2 Delphian guards with the yellow plumes and the shields with Delphi's symbol on it, standing at the front door. As you guys approach, they go, sorry, we have been told to let no one enter. Odella the Wise's, orders.
Can we send a
That's
message
right,
to
'cause
Odello and be like, hey, can you let us in?
Wait, what's happening? I'm sorry, I spaced out.
Odello's not letting people in to the
Oh,
place, so can you send a message to Odello and be like, hey, can you let us in to the Lord's Peninsula? Or
I
to
have
his castle?
I guess. Let me waste my spell slots, I suppose.
Alright, you were the one
Uh,
earlier who was going to use spending for something Kai could have done.
All right, heard. Let's go. Hey, Odella, at the Lord's Peninsula, as I always am. What's up? How's life? Please let us in. Please
Beep! You wait a few moments before you
It's your
hear
boy.
Odella goes,
Sunchild.
of course, I will send word right away. And it's a few moments before another guardsman comes from the inside of the manor and touches his other guardsman and goes, Odella has allowed them entry. Of course. The guards step aside and go, so where is it you wish to go?
Oh,
We need to talk to the Lord.
excuse me. How rude.
Excuse you.
Yeah, we just need to talk to the Lord.
Of course.
You know, the dudes.
I do warn you, watch your step. We are still in construction here. But one of them does escort you down a very familiar path down to the council chambers of Delphi. This is the site of your fight with Aruxal. Eventually, you guys gain entry into the marble council chambers with the enormous statues on the far end of King Laethus and Apollo holding hands victoriously. You see Lord Pythonus is sitting at the sort of half-crumbled marble bench, and Odella is standing in front of him, somewhat protectively, but also somewhat casually. So, I would love to know what this is all about.
That's a good question. I wish I knew the answer.
I forget that I didn't really tell Kai to say
You literally,
anything,
the
really.
message she
Just that-
received was, go keep the Lord safe, basically.
Yeah. I think it was just
Yeah,
protect
yeah.
the Lord, right? Yeah.
Last night, while we were conjoined with the face slumber, someone
Conjoined?
attempted. Last night, while we were at the play slumber, there was an attempt assassination on our lives because it was believed that we had the black scale.
Someone was trying to get the black scale.
They
Yep.
failed. But the note that we found on one of the assassins said that if we didn't have it, to go after the Lord.
She sort of turns to the Lord, and you see again his somewhat handsome salt and pepper, almost like George Clooney, Hugh Grant-esque look to him, with the bizarre sort of curved scar along his cheekbone. That is quite troubling indeed. but I'm glad that you're all right, and the scale is all right. So, what is the worry?
We're worried that since the assassins didn't go back, and they obviously don't have the scale, that they'll just attempt again and again and again.
Oh, that is quite dreary. What do you suggest? I can't merely stay locked up in here all day.
Right now we're mostly trying to figure out how to keep these scales safe and how to figure out who is targeting us and the scale.
How can I help?
Who do you know would know that we had the lead box that came from in here at any point? And who would know that the scale was here?
Not a soul. There have always been rumors of something powerful being held here, but by no means have there been actual accounts of what that item might be. Of course, there is always the potential that the dragon from which the scale came might be able to sort of sense it in a way, but who's to say?
Lord seems a little shifty right now. I don't like it.
Inside
check.
check. The Lord. I think I have a +6 on that.
I mean, like, he might not be. I think it's just the wording makes him seem a little shifty.
I rolled a natural 20, so 26.
He seems nervous and scared. He also seems very uncomfortable with the way that Eric's is staring at him. And that's sort of... It's sort of like taking him through a loop for a bit. But he doesn't seem dishonest. He doesn't seem like he's deceiving you or anything like that. He just seems like... It's like when someone's staring at you and you're just like, I don't know what you want.
Okay, since I noticed this, can I turn to Eric's?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. My lord, I am Eric's. It's a pleasure to formally meet you. Yes, the amazing Faye Slumber. That was an incredible performance. Are you a fan of music? Oh, yes, I quite love music. I must, as the Lord of Delphi. Well, I'd love to discuss music sometime. Oh, it would be my pleasure. Great.
Okay. That was Eric's. This is Qatar, the Lord,
Pleasure.
Qatar. And standing next to them is Odella, the wise, of course.
I have heard a great many
important figure in the
stories.
community.
Amazing songs told about you, Miss Odella.
Isn't she just amazing? And you guys know her wife, Lilio.
Yes, indeed. Anura, as this conversation is happening, and you're just sort of like looking around the room, it's something that you didn't notice before, but only in this new context does it seem interesting. The enormous statues of Laothis and Apollo, like 20 feet high, 25 feet. You see on the outstretched arm, the divine brand on King Laothis's forearm. And it's only now that you're looking at it that it's curious that the marble, it's not raised like how the brands are in real life. It seems almost indented. Like they carved some of his arm out to make the brand. Odella goes, so what is your course of action?
Investigation.
Good question.
Well, what is it you'd like to know?
Let's collect this. We're trying to collect as much information on everything as possible. That key, my lord, that you mentioned that belongs to the lead
Yes.
box. It was passed down from lord to lord,
That's quite
correct?
right.
And they never told you anything about the key other than it belonged to the box?
They said that it was the key to the important artifact in the council chambers, and that I must defend it with my life.
And they didn't say anything about the artifact. They were.
Oh,
they
they said it was the Black Scale of Tiamat.
But they didn't tell you how to get to it.
Why would I have any need to get to it?
Okay.
If anything, rest assured, if there are assassins after us, that is certainly something that we must address, but at the very least, the scale is safe.
But how do you know that?
Well, because I have the key. And you have the scale.
Is there anyone else in the room other than like Odella
Nope.
and us? So we kind of opened the box.
That's quite impressive without a key.
Oh, you know.
Oh.
You know. I don't know, where there's a will. there's a way.
Odella goes, be
but
very
this-
careful, Adagio. It is said that the scale is cursed. Do not touch it.
The lead box didn't contain the scale.
What do you mean?
We found something else of interest inside of the box. And it only leads us to furthermore curiosities. Which is why I ask. They told you specifically that the scale was in this
Well-
box?
No, I suppose not. They said the key I had would lead to the scale, and so I must protect the key, and therefore protect the scale. I just sort of assumed.
Okay, let's back up. If what's in the box leads to the scale, we're not going to put the Lord. I was going to say we shouldn't put him in any. I'm going to turn to Adagio. We shouldn't put him in any more, or say it in Celestial. I don't know if he speaks Celestial or not. We shouldn't put him in any more danger if he doesn't know what was in the box and what it leads to. That's one less thing that puts him in danger.
I still wanna discover where this goes though.
That's one thing, but we need to figure out a way to make sure the Lord is safe before doing it, because he's one more person they can get to if he knows. If he doesn't know, he can't tell them where it leads to.
And we'll continue our investigation without Odella and the Lord.
So what you doing?
I think that would be best.
Odella, why don't you show Eric's and Qatar the council room where the dragon fought us?
That's where we are.
That's
We're in the
where
council
we
chamber
are?
right now.
That's really funny. I thought you said we
No,
walked
we're in
past
it.
I'm not paying attention to life. Well, I want to keep them, the little peoples. Why are you guys hanging out inside the council room?
This is the safest place in the entire building. You told us to be safe.
Oh.
There's only one entrance and
We'll
one
be safe
exit, so
somewhere.
it seems very defensible.
Da 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 da. You know what? What time is it?
We should probably come back to this another time.
It's like mid to late afternoon,
So it's
early
like-
evening.
I just don't think we're getting anywhere with this right now.
Well, we'd have to make a whole trip back.
We're in Delphi. It's not that big a deal to make a trip back.
I guess. Okay, fine. But are we just gonna leave Odella and the Lord to sit in this room for like the rest of their lives?
I don't think they should have to sit in the room. I just think, okay, the Lord doesn't need to go anywhere without someone
I
with
can
him.
protect him. Eric.
Who said that?
Mm.
Well,
You
we
still
need
have
to-
it. I was say, please say that. I can't say that right now.
I feel like leaving Qatar would make more sense because he could actually see the invisible people.
Perhaps we could both stay. I know I would hate to rob Eric's of a fun conversation.
I mean, I don't really care otherwise. I didn't even want to leave, Honora. I
Turn to
don't.
Adagio. Unless you can get them to leave, we can't do anything else.
We can have the two of them just leave the room.
Then do that.
That's what I was trying to do.
It wasn't
And you
going
wanted
well.
us to leave. Okay, how about we
Eric
all
Eric
go
Eric
grab
goes.
lunch and, like,
Perhaps this will help. Why don't Qatar and I take Odella and the Lord somewhere else, and you guys can strategize and let us know what the plan is?
All right, heard.
Lord Pythonus, we would love a tour of your beautiful abode. Oh, that sounds wonderful. I have spent much time on the organization and both the decorations and the sculptures. Follow me.
That's my lord. I love him. He's so. Oh my god, I just love him so much.
As they turn to go, Eric's turns to you, Honora, and just mouths a thank you. And then now you have the room to yourselves.
Okay, are we going to try and put that radiant brand? Okay, wait. Adagio doesn't know what I saw
Correct.
yet.
Yeah,
what
I was about to say,
I
I
just
was
realized
like-
that.
Like,
So
looking
I'm
for
just
the
going to turn
model.
to Adagio and point up at Laerthus's forearm and go, "That's indented. We have something that's the shape of that indent. Put it in there."
How tall
25
is
feet
it?
up.
Can
don't
I
know about you,
climb
but
the
I can't-
statue?
What to say.
You can attempt to.
I'm going to try and climb the statue.
You like wild shape your way up there?
That's so much
I
better.
can. Hand me the thing. I forgot I wild shaped for a minute.
I was like, can't you just like bloop?
I thought I literally just was like, I'm playing a different character than who I think I am right now. Sorry, I just absolutely lost it. Give me a moment. How big do I need to be to carry it?
Good, hold
Like
it
a
and
medium
then
creature.
unwild shape up
I mean,
there.
it depends on the creature. Like I'd say if you want to both climb and hold it, maybe like giant spider territory, that kind of thing.
Because I was either going to be an ape or
Both
a
of those
giant
would be fine.
spider.
Both of those would be sufficient.
Or a giant lizard is my option. Or a wolf spider. I do
I would
have
say
that.
something
gonna
that
be a
can
giant
grip
wolf
like a
spider.
gorilla or stick like a spider is gonna be okay.
We're going to go with giant wolf
Alright.
spider.
So Anura's form shifts, grows extra legs, and there is an enormous wolf spider, who just like on one leg has the key from the box, and with the remaining 7 scurries up the wall. And with your 8 eyes, Anura, you can see, invisible from the ground but clear here, in the center of this radiant brand indent in the statue, there is a hole that seems to match this key.
Really
Then
quick,
I'm going to line it up and put it in.
Isn't the wolf spider what you used in
The labyrinth?
the-
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, last time I was a wolf spider, I died.
Did we ever figure out the sign language with
Yeah.
the legs? You know?
Oh, we didn't. We gotta
Yeah.
do that still.
So you push the divine brand in. There's a rumble, and at first you're like, uh-oh. Adagio, from the ground, you see these figures. Apollo and Laothis are holding hands in victory, and in the exactly where their hands are, in the middle of them, you see dust in a straight line down to the floor, and then suddenly heavy stone scrapes as a door seems to open, and there's now an open archway between these statues and their outstretched arms.
Do I have anything in my? Oh my god, I wish Ilmet was here. I would
I'm
have taken
gonna
one of her
jump down.
barbarians. Oh, you have like dark vision. Can you?
Yeah,
what
I
is
have
down-
dark vision as the spider and as a Nora.
Go ahead and make a
so-
perception check in your spider form. I guess that's just your perception check.
Oh, yeah.
18.
18.
Looking in, it looks like a small circular room. There's no light coming from inside. It looks like all the light that you can see is coming from the council chambers. So it's essentially backlight. Everything is covered in a thick layer of dust. So much so, like, this has not been touched in centuries. You are immediately aware of that. Getting a little bit closer, it looks like there are 3 ancient-looking doors on the far curve wall. There is a single small table in the center of the room with a single vial covered in dust. Everything covered in dust. And as you look, it looks like the walls are entirely covered in ancient runes of a language you do not speak.
Did we walk in?
No,
or-
I assume at this point you're sort of like peeking in, but you're not in yet.
Wait, a language that a Nora
I-
doesn't
Yeah, I know. Can
speak?
you believe it?
Impossible.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that
Wow.
existed, right? And I'm gonna drop down and then revert back to
Anyway.
myself. I feel like we probably shouldn't investigate this one alone.
All right. Well, how do we close this? Should we just pull the key back out? You kind of jumped down. And head
That's
back. No.
oh, that's true. I can use another wild shape to get back up. That's not the end of the world. We're going to
guess,
sleep in a little while anyway. But I don't know if that's going to work or not, but we're going to try it because I feel like this is something we might need the rest of the party for.
Let's close her up. Go find the
I
Lord.
guess I'm going to jump back into wild shape real quick.
You pull it out. Go ahead
Is
and
that
make
the
a
last
strength
one?
check for me with the spider's strength.
Shit. I don't know what the spider strength is. I just closed the stat block. Like, literally just closed it because I
If you go to
reverted
your
back.
extras tab, it should be there.
Yeah, I just had to scroll down to it. You said with
Yeah.
the spider strength?
18.
18.
With the help of the sticky adhesive of your spider leg, you manage to... And it, like, pops out. And for a moment, the spider's caught off balance, but you do manage to keep your ground. You hear again... as the door once again seals. Although now you can see a clear line in the center where the door is.
But, like, is that, like, we can see it because we
Yeah, it's
know
thin,
it's
it's
there,
thin.
or... But it's because we know it's there. It's not like one of those things, like, somebody would just
Right,
see it
right.
for
It's
no
also,
reason.
like,
Okay.
on the far end of the council chambers. Like, very few people would even be here. But yes. Yeah.
Okay. That's what I wanted to make
So
sure.
what's the plan?
Let's
We
go find the
probably...
Lord.
Yeah, we probably need to go find them. I would rather leave Odella with them,
With who?
with the Lord, at
Yeah.
the end of the day, just because we know Odella's fighting background. But I also feel like if Eric's and Guitar want to stay, that's 110% fine as well. That's just extra padding. I just want Odella to be there too.
We can coax him. Think of the adventure you'll be missing.
So what's the plan?
Okay.
Off to
Well,
find the Lord.
Let's go find the Lord and
All
the
right.
peoples.
They haven't gone terribly far. You guys haven't... They haven't left for quite a long
Oh,
time.
no, wait, I lie. Oh my god, no, please. We are not pulling up to this party and then being like, so what's the plan? And us being like, yeah,
yeah,
definitely
let's
talk about
not.
a plan. I'm gonna pause you halfway up the hallway. What are we gonna tell these people?
That we think that for now our best bet is to just keep the Lord safe while we figure out what everything means, because as far as they know, we don't know what we just found out. They don't know about the Radiant brand being the key kind of thing.
You're right. You're right.
So we just don't tell them that. We tell them we're still trying to figure out what that means, and until that point,
Well, they don't
we-
know what was in the box because we haven't told them what's in the box.
I mean, Eric's knows,
Yeah. Well, yeah, Eric's no. We could tell
and
Eric's
so
later.
does Qatar. But just until we figure out more, we need to just make sure that he's safe. So we're just going to ask Odella to stay with him, but he can move around so long as Odella is with him,
Or Odella.
or
She doesn't have
somebody
enough
that
to
we,
do.
or somebody that Odella trusts is with him. Because if Odella trusts them, I trust them.
I trust him.
So I think that's the best thing we can do for now.
All right. So you guys go and find the foursome. They are not terribly far away. You find them in the central hallway. Pythonus is in the midst of a long spiel about a portrait that is on the wall of, a lord from generations past. And Eric's is not even looking at the portrait; he's just looking at him. And honestly, they do kind of share a resemblance. Maybe it's the jaw, maybe it's the nose. Something about them, you could get it, you could understand. But there's something far more inherently beautiful about Eric's features that it almost looks like that he's an augmentation on the form of Lord Pythonus. But they all turn as you guys end. Sorry.
Have we ever seen any portraits of what Lord Pythonus looked like when he was Eric's age?
Nope. And actually, it's interesting.
When did
It's
he
interesting.
become the Lord?
You've been in this hallway several times. There are portraits of all ages of the lords. The youngest portrait you've seen of Pythonus is maybe 20 years younger than he is now. Yeah. They all turn their heads as you approach. Odella goes, "So, do we have a plan?"
We have part of one, at least. At the moment, we still have to figure out how everything fits into the puzzle. But for the time being, we just want to make sure everyone's safe and protected. So we're just asking that you keep an eye on the Lord, or someone that you trust keeps an eye on the Lord. So one of your students that you've been training, you trust, something like that. Just someone we know their fighting background.
Well, honestly, my best students are now working for you. But, in all honesty,
Sorry.
I could use a break from running this city along with Lord Pythonus. So, it would be my honor to be his personal guard for... How long are we speaking?
We're not sure yet. We won't know until we figure out a little bit more, but we will let you know as soon as
Sounds
we do.
good. Eric goes, and if you need some extra backup, Qatar and I are both skilled fighters. We would be honored if you would add us to Lord Pythonus' guard. Qatar goes, yes, that sounds lovely, of course. Whatever Eric says.
I'm gonna pull. I don't want to be mean about this, but I'm gonna pull Eric's aside real quick,
I wanted
away
to
from everybody else.
Inside
He's
check.
weird.
Who?
Is he like Eric's? Is he like obsessed with the Lord? Like, what is happening?
Make an insight check.
Is he like
Make an insight
starstruck?
check.
Listen, dude. I understand. I also love the Lord. He's a pretty cool dude, but so he has 17.
He doesn't seem infatuated. If anything, the expression he has towards the Lord is like extremely attentive, and there's a hint of anger there, but it's not overwhelming. It's like he's sizing him up. And not just in a casual way. He's sizing him up, and it's super important to him. That's what you get. Honora, you pull Eric to the side.
Yes.
What is it?
I don't know what decisions you've made about the Lord yet, but be careful. If Adela's here too, don't do anything stupid.
I won't. I haven't made any decisions. He's not exactly how I expected him to be.
I know you've probably noticed it, and there's no way to tell for certain, but I think you probably were right.
Yeah, I think so too. Still don't know why though.
I know. I get the parents abandoning you sucks, and you don't know why. If you need to talk about it, you know where to find me. Maybe you'll finally get my reasoning behind understanding.
Maybe. Anyways, for the meantime, I'll make sure he's safe. Just in case I don't want to kill him.
Thank you.
Alright, so, what are you guys doing?
I think we should head back to the party now.
Okay. You make your way back to Sunbrown Manor, where Ryujin and Scorch are toasted, and everyone else just is...
Right.
Alexios, you wanted to build something.
I just wanted. Oh shit! I'll wait.
Yeah. I'm trying to build, or I was trying to build, or at least get started on building a special bow.
Sure. Look, how's it special?
First, it is, foldable.
Okay.
And, when folded, it looks like a pair of brass knuckles.
When folded, it looks like a pair of brass knuckles.
Yeah, I want to be able to. Well, not even. There's a handle. It looks like a smaller bow, and then it. I'm sorry, I forgot how I drew it. It looks like a smaller bow, and then it folds out again into longer. Like it would be more compact when you put it away.
Are the bronze knuckles? Is it two separate things? It's one piece, right?
It's one piece, right?
Yeah.
Looks like a really small bow, but then it has a fold out to make it like
so
a
it
short
would essentially be like this, with brass knuckles here, and this would then fold out to be a full bow. Got it. Make an intelligence-based smithing check.
Just because I had time to think about what would be going on if Ryujin was getting blackout drunk, day drinking, you know? When you all walked back in, I feel like Ryujin was probably playing the liar, and I actually have this really cool idea, right? So, by this time, I feel like Ryujin has memorized almost all of Orpheus' song. Yeah.
As much as you can remember.
So you guys walk in, and I'm playing the, as much as I can remember of the song that Orpheus played, and then I've got with the illusions, right? The tale of the Great Storm and the Virgin Naiad at sea.
All right. So as you guys come into the home, you see in this spectral bluish light this amazing storm scene with this beautiful, elegant ship crashing against the waves, but still managing to stay upright no matter what. As you hear this melancholy song that some of you had heard, actually only in this room, only Adagio had heard Orpheus play. Alexius, what'd you get?
26.
26 for the intelligence check. All right, so that is you understand exactly what you need to make this work. So you spend some time constructing it, forging it, getting it ready. Now I need a dexterity-based Tinker's Tools check to complete it.
$24?
24.
Yes, 15
okay,
plus 9.
So it is definitely a prototype, and you could definitely try to tweak things in the future, but it seems to work. It seems like it is is it a short bow or a long bow? Yeah,
Short.
so it's a fairly compact bow that you can then hinge on either side and fold it in, and there is just this sharp metal knuckle center that, when it's folded out, actually just makes a really good grip for the bow. So it does seem functional. Yeah.
All right. And I put like a. Oh no. Can I like embroider it like with like wave patterns on like the thick parts?
Yeah, for sure.
that
You could like
can
carve
see?
it out on the wood. For sure. Sounds good. It looks really, really,
Yeah.
really good. So,
Yeah.
and I'd say you could finish that around the time that they come back. So you can come down with it or without it as this whole scene is happening. So Adagio and Nora come in. There's this illusion of this great storm and this beautiful ship above as Ryujin plays. Scorch is like living for it.
Oh, Scorch.
Ooh. So I'm gonna come down to the scene, and this is kind of ironic. Well, when you're done, I have something for you.
How wasted is like
Who,
Ryujin
me?
It
right
hasn't
now?
been that long,
Ryujin
so
is-
like at least 3 drinks in, maybe 4.
I feel like Ryujin does not have a strong tolerance to alcohol.
For sure.
To be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, he's drunk, certainly.
Who, me?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you like okay? So I made something. I hold out the bow. I call this the wave breaker. It's like a little. It has a little, spike in case anybody gets too close. You could like make them like you with the whole eye patch thing.
I still have my eye.
Yeah, that's real.
Yep.
No, like the guy face. He has a fake eye, right?
Mhm.
And I just always thought that was synthetic. Like maybe you had a brand somewhere else.
Oh. Haven't I showed you the brand under the eye patch?
I just really didn't know you could see through it. Like you keep it down when you fight, and I thought like depth perception. And,
Oh yeah. Yeah, I usually forget to flip it up before we start fighting, to be honest.
But when you get the chance, try that out. It's I have it.
Okay.
Make sure I'm there.
Do
Ryujin,
it now.
I'll make that in
Shoot
D&D
an apple
Beyond, and
off the
I'll
head.
add it to your character sheet. Wave breaker.
I mean, should I try it out right now?
I can put an apple on my head.
No, I'm not gonna shoot at you.
It'd be
Remember what I
fun.
said about depth
I'm sure
perception?
Scorch would have.
Nope, you're
Scorch
drunk.
goes,
You're
I
drunk,
can
not now."
absolutely.
You see?
She pulls out her
No.
hand axes. She begins to make them glow.
Zoom,
And she goes,
zoom.
all right, who is my first target?
I raise my hand.
Throw a
Grab
plate in the
grab
air.
his hand
Throw a
and put
plate.
it down.
Yeah, I'll throw a plate. I'll toss a plate up in the
All
air.
right, you toss a plate. She'll throw a hand
Excellent.
axe. Disadvantage because she's drunk, but advantage because of chat. So it's just a straight roll for her hand axe. That is a 17. So you watch as the hand axe goes.
Yes.
The plate shatters.
I want to clap really loud.
That was
She takes a
incredible.
very deep bow. Very deep bow. Very deep bow. It's around this time she goes,
Impressive.
oh, where are my friends?
Where are her friends? I lie. Did they not
They-
follow us? Did
You
we
left
leave
them with the Lord.
or-
They stayed with the Lord. They're guarding the Lord. They stayed to
Oh.
talk to the Lord. They're helping protect him right now. They're helping Odella.
I
Odella
thought
needs
they
to
said
break.
that if Odella. Oh, okay. Well, heard.
She
Take it.
agreed. So
They left
So
you in
should I
our
try
very
out the bow?
capable hands.
Yes, of course, my own. And she falls back onto the ground and begins drinking again.
It's funny. I can throw a plate in the air if you want, Region.
Sure. I don't even know how I would roll.
So,
okay.
if you're making a short bow attack, you can just attack with a normal short bow. But the advantage to this would be it also works as a 1d6 bludgeoning melee weapon.
Okay. I don't have a short
Try
bow
to
in my
punch
inventory.
the plate out of the air.
I'll frisbee it to you. If you miss, it'll hit you in the face.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so you get your fingers in like the brass knuckle part of this short bow. You compact it so it's just these knuckles. You get in position.
And one. Can I like fairy fire just the plate?
No.
Oh.
I'm ready.
If I cast like light on it or something.
Yeah, you can cast light on it.
Oh, damn.
I wouldn't give him any advantage or anything. So nah, let's just let's just hope Region knows how to hit the plate.
You throw it.
Is he ready?
looks ready.
He looks ready. Let's throw it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
What should I roll?
It is make it. It'd be the same as an unarmed strike, but it's gonna do 1d6 bludgeoning.
Okay. I rolled a 22.
Yeah, that definitely works. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice.
So it'll be 1d6 plus your strength modifier.
1d6 plus my strength modifier. So just a 1d6. 4.
Another plate shatters over the ground. Scorches. Woo!
Nice.
I am good.
This is amazing. Thank you so much, Alexios. I just stumble over and give him a big old hug.
Oh my god.
You owe me.
I owe.
Alexis, you like pick some shattered
Nothing's-
plate out of his hair.
Nothing is free. You didn't help.
Holy
You are
shit.
indebted to me
I would
forever.
I want your firstborn.
Dude.
Jesus.
All right, Rumpelstiltskin.
All right, so what are you guys doing?
Good in your hand?
I'm not gonna lie, I was really hoping that I'd miss so that plate could hit me in the face and I could just flop on the ground and start playing the lyre again.
I'm gonna get Scorcher room ready. One of the nice
Sure.
little guest bedrooms.
Not hard to do.
Can I go
Would
down and
Scorch
drag another?
burn?
No,
anything?
it doesn't work like that.
What is she? How does fire?
Yeah, it
genesis
doesn't work like that.
I would
Okay.
like to get drunk now.
Oh,
Whenever
we didn't tell
everybody
them
was
anything,
gone,
though.
I wanted to go down to the underground.
Yeah, sure,
Whatever.
sure. Any conversations want to happen before that happens?
I was planning on trying to tell everybody about my dream, but I'll do that another time because people are already drunk.
but Ilme would have been gone. Yeah.
All right.
I'll either do it later or never. We'll find out.
We'll forget about it, and then you'll just be like, "Oh yeah."
It's late though, so that dude I vaguely knew.
You guys also you aren't going to tell the rest of the group about what you found in the council chambers.
They're
Oh, yeah.
also kind of drunk.
Well-
We might need to do that in the morning.
I
Alexios,
assumed that
you want a drink?
Ilme was gone. Still. Did Ilme come
Ilme
back
hasn't
yet?
gone
Like,
yet.
I don't know how that works. I assumed Ilme went while we were in
Oh,
the
it's-
council room.
so sorry.
Yeah,
my mistake.
that's-
My mistake.
Aid.
So
Yeah. So
So,
I'm not
yeah.
back yet, apparently.
well, let's go back in time to that. So Ilme, you head down to the underground. What are you doing?
I want to just try and talk around, see if anybody's heard anything about hits on the Hands of Fate. I have my hood up. So hopefully people don't look too closely
Go
at me.
ahead and make an investigation check and a deception check.
Okay. Oh, geez. Okay, well, my investigation is a 14. And deception. Oh, wow. Actually, wasn't too bad. Deception was a 19.
Okay. Asking around, no one seems to know names. No one seems to know faces, but the people who are sort of in the know say that it's some out-of-towner, probably in with the festival crowd, that hired the assassins.
Okay. So does it seem like common knowledge that everybody knew
certainly
that the
not
Hands of Fate were
common,
being
but
attacked?
you know the people in the local assassins. You know them very well. So you know who to ask. You know the right circles to ask. At least in terms of the local Delphian group. It's sort of been whispered about that there might be a hit out on the Hands of Fate, and like, yikes, I wonder how much that guy got paid, blah blah blah. Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll make a little pit stop by give me a sec, I wrote it down. The Chasing the Dragon game in the casino area, see if it's not quite, I think I said it was supposed to be at sundown, so I just wanted to see if the Nestus is there early, because
Sure.
it's a little early, but
Go ahead and
might as
make a
well
perception
look.
check.
Oh jeez. I rolled a natural 2, so that's a 11.
No one seems to be there currently.
Okay. I'll just make a note to come back, and I'll go back. I just wanted to see if I could get anything out of here.
So we'll say that was sort of around the same amount of time. So Ilme, you would be coming home around right now. Yeah. So you walk home and you hear the shattering of a plate as Ryujin punches with a brass knuckle shortbow.
All right. What's going on here?
Ilme, you want a drink?
No.
She's
I'll still drink myself.
she's young.
Oh, that's right.
I made a new weapon.
So
It's
do we?
fantastic. It's so cool.
I found a secret room. It was pretty
Ooh.
cool.
Let's hear more about this.
Where's the secret room?
I'll say in Celestial.
I can't understand this.
Says it in Celestial, so only like one other person understands this. I don't. Isn't the fire Ganassi?
No.
Sure.
I
Mad
assume
love.
you just showed her to her room. Yeah.
Oh, okay, heard. Yeah, she was very wasted. So Honora and I went to the Lord's mansion because that's where we both deduced that the marble that matched the key matched the council room. And when we got to the Lord's, Odella was guarding him in the chamber room, and Honora was able to deduce that the key fit on the forearm of Leothis, and it opened this like secret room within the council room. And we didn't investigate it because we felt like we should all be there. So we'll definitely have to like retouch on that later. But currently, Eric's, Qatar, and Odella are watching the Lord while we figure out what the F-bomb is happening with these assassins.
You know, just because there's a door doesn't mean we have to open it. You know, that's usually.
I
Have
want
you
to know
ever
what's
heard
there.
of that
I want to
adventure?
know.
Let me in. Let me in.
There's an adventurer.
I should have been a
named,
knowledge cleric. I need to know.
Just don't.
Can I multi-class cleric?
No, you can't do multiple subclasses.
Ah, what a sad world. What if I
Um,
just gave up my cleric and became a new
Could do
cleric?
that.
Like, I said, Apollo, please allow me to transfer my light to like
he'll go,
knowledge.
He
No.
becomes like a fucking Oathbreaker paladin just to gain more knowledge.
Come on, Dad.
Just,
We're cool. Let me shine my light on the hidden secrets of the world. I don't know. I really want to know what's in there, though. Like, if you don't want to go, you don't got to go. But I'm gonna walk up in there and disturb the dust if I feel like.
can we
What?
just
Like
talk
tonight?
about-
Like today?
Oh wait, no, maybe not now, because some of us are having a lot of fun over there.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah,
let's
Ryujin just takes
call
another
it a
drink.
night for tonight.
Tomorrow, let us recharge, regroup in the morning. We still have assassins to, whatever. So much,
let's
so much
just
is happening.
Call
Yeah, I
it
feel
for
like we should
tonight,
have
guys.
full
What if there's some
staff
sort of
in
or
manner.
some sort of curse?
And why? Well, then we'll just have to detect magic our way in.
Okay. With that note, I'm going to sleep.
Okay. Anything else before bed?
I still have
Uh,
one more sending. We should prank someone.
Oh my god. I'm already gone. I'm not part of this.
I actually do have something I want to do
Okay,
before.
we'll do you and then we'll do May.
Okay, so when everyone kind of starts like, trailing off, doing their own stuff, getting ready for bed, whatever, I'm gonna get up and stumble to the Temple of Poseidon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
god.
then
Wake up like face down in the water.
probably. Anyway, yeah, Ryujin's he's gonna not like submerge himself yet, but kind of just sit maybe like waist deep in the water, and I'm gonna play the exact same thing, the same illusions and the same tune, melody, all of it.
All right. And it
And
seems to like
then,
reflect
for my-
off the water and off the sort of tile walls around you. It's beautiful.
And then I'm gonna pass out. Like put my wire away.
Wait.
And just
Thank God you can
submerge
breathe
myself.
I have a
underwater.
question.
I'm gonna try and like hide myself though, kind of like swim behind the. Isn't there like a pedestal in the middle
Yeah.
of the water? I'm gonna like
Okay.
find that.
Sounds good.
If I use sending, is it like the sound of my voice, or can I
No,
disguise the
it's
sound of my
the
voice?
sound of your voice. If you try to disguise it, it'll sound like you disguising it.
Can I send a message to Ryujin and be like, "It is I, Poseidon. I'm reaching out finally. I just want you to know. Stop stealing the damn plates."
Performance check. Ryujin insight check.
No.
Yes.
Insight?
Hey,
Ah,
you're not my
shit.
dad.
All right. So we
That's
got
not.
clear,
Oh, you said
blue,
performance? Aha.
green, blue, or
Gotta do
seashell.
seashell.
Pick one.
Whatever rolls the
Seashell.
worst.
Seashell.
Whatever
Seashell.
rolls the worst.
I rolled a.
Because I want to see a
Deeply
drunk
inside
Ryujin
of-
being like,
A
Dad.
what, Adagio?
Oh man.
I rolled a natural 20, and then I have a +3 in performance. It is I, Poseidon,
a
Lord of the
9?
Seas. Oh,
Ryujin, something
Yes.
about the illusion, or maybe the temple, or maybe just your inebriated state. Something about it seems to call Poseidon to you. Maybe it's because sailors and drunkenness sort of go hand in hand. Whatever it is, you're wading in this water, sort of humming to yourself as you play your instrument and you see the illusions, and you hear Poseidon's booming voice in your head. Stop with the plates! And then he's gone.
respond.
In your dreams, water boy.
Oh my god.
If that was actually
Oh my God.
Poseidon, he'd get fucking smoked.
You no longer can
Yeah.
breathe underwater.
I just feel like
Imagine if-
canonically Ryujin is underwater right now, so you get like in your dreams water boy.
In your
but
dreams, the water
Kuragos
boy.
is- Yeah, like
Adagio's just sitting there like, what is... Okay.
Plate life chose.
I'm getting pranked back, aren't I? Heard.
All right. So, Ilmay, you head back to the underground. Head back to the casino. You see the old man working the booth. That's it.
I'll go up to him and ask if he's seen anybody looking for people. Like,
You here for Nestus?
yeah.
Yeah, he left something for you. He hands you a letter.
Hello.
Ima-
Hello.
Imagine it said boom.
I'll walk away somewhere that's quiet where people can't look over my shoulder and look at it, see what it says.
It reads, sorry to disappoint. Want to do right thing. But boss's orders. Loyalty still lies with the anvil arm.
Oh, dang it! Crap! Okay. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. I think I'm gonna. So I have that. I'm gonna go outside the city
Okay.
real quick. Because I remember the conversation I had with the Alarm saying if he wanted me, I'd have to be out. He'd have to contact me outside of the city. So I'm gonna go out there.
You walk out, you see the
And-
farm that the people from Andola Stand are beginning to get in place. Otherwise, it's fairly empty right now. Most of the crowd from the festival has left. Not all. There are still some people who are staying, but other people have started to take off.
Okay. I'm trying to see if what I know of like a meetings like someplace outside of the city where people would meet or leave things for others
Like
to
a drop
find.
spot.
Yeah.
You would also know that there is sort of a hierarchy of that, meaning that there are some that are open to everyone, there are some that are only open to specific people. You would suspect someone as powerful as the Anvil Arm probably would have his own sort of safe houses, or at the very least houses that you probably wouldn't be privy to. But there are places, like, there are common denominator places, but he's probably less likely to be in those.
Okay, well, I just wanted to like leave a note somewhere that I knew
you can
he would be able to find
yes,
it.
absolutely. You can find a place to do that in Thieves' Cant, completely unnoticeable except for other people like you.
Okay. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to say. Okay, so I think I'm gonna leave a note. I'll be like, you have my attention now. I don't know if the assassination attempt was from you or not, but I'm willing to listen when you get the chance. I'll check this spot in a couple days. Leave a note here. How do I want to sign this? I think I want to sign it. I want to use the name that I used for the poisoner guy.
Percy, I believe.
See if he recognizes. Yeah, with the name I used for that, which was what did I use? Cersei,
Percy, I
right? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, because I want to see if he'll recognize that, and maybe I can get some insight to see if he's working.
And just so I know, did you address that to the Anvil Arm or just in general?
To
Okay,
the
sounds
Anvil
good.
Arm.
You leave the letter.
Cool. Then I'll head out and check that out
All right.
later.
So,
And I'll go back.
you guys can once again all take a long rest. Prepare whatever you need to prepare for the following day. Slightly cloudy this morning, but still, sun always seems to hit the city of Delphi. Early morning, what would you like to do?
I've got to roll for Cosmic Omen again.
What is
This is the
that?
thing I have to get used
It's
to.
a class feature that they got with this level up. Basically, there's an even result or an odd result, and every day they have to roll. And if they get one, they get to, like, what is it, like, you add something. If you get the other, you subtract something. What is that?
So it's got wheel and woe. So if I roll an even number, whenever a creature you can see within 30 feet of you is about to make an attack roll, a saving throw, or an ability check, you can use a reaction to roll a d6 and add the number to the roll total. And for woe, which is odd, you use your reaction to roll a d6 and subtract the number, and I can do it 3 times per long rest based on whether I
So
got
they can
even or
basically
odd.
boost people near them or hinder people near them, depending on the day.
And I got odd for the
There you
second
go.
day in a row.
All right, you guys have a nice breakfast. Scorch comes down. even her, like, fiery hair is, like, a little bit subdued right now. She's like, Well, that was quite fun. And that mattress is quite soft. I'm
Nice.
gonna go practice my throwing arms. If you need me, I will be in the backyard. And she walks away.
How strong is she? Can I insight check how strong?
No, I mean
Torches?
she seems fairly strong. You can't insight check.
I want to spar with Scorch, but I want my ass kicked
Where's
like
Scorch
2 seconds
bitch?
in. Like I don't want her to like knock me off in like the first round and be like, oh, okay, it's like
Do you want me
She
to
has 2
spar with
actions. So
Scorch?
fine.
that's besides the point. I thought
I
we
do-
all know you can kick my ass. I just wanted to see how fun it would be to fight other people
Hey,
outside of the group.
go
without
fight her.
killing-
Go fight her. I'll heal you. I'll heal
I'm
you.
gonna heal you on the sidelines.
I got you. I'll heal
Ryujin,
you.
He's bad with his hands.
I got aura vitality. I'll just make it sit next to you so I can just keep giving you,
Just keep healing me.
just keep healing you. You can't die. I got you.
I got you.
Well, before anybody leaves, other than Scorch can go, I wanted to pull everybody aside, and I'll probably should let them know about that letter that I got.
Am I even back yet?
Nope. And actually,
Oh my
Ryujin,
God.
you
So we're
wake
still
up
waiting.
by some of the clerics and priests going, sir? And then they flip you over there. Sorry, Ryujin. Ryujin? It's morning.
Yep.
It's morning.
What's up?
Yeah.
Is it? 5 more minutes. No,
He'll join you eventually.
Does
Okay.
he
yeah.
remember last night?
Water is
Yay.
healing.
So, yeah, so I'll pull everybody aside and I'll tell them about how I've been trying to get us access back to that portal, whatever, the transportation circle thing that was on the underground, and tell them how the Anvil Arm is still very much active down there, and I couldn't get access because they're loyal to the Anvil Arm.
Hmm.
Do you think it's safe for you to be going on these missions by yourself? I mean, I don't, but you're small. I don't want to.
I mean,
we really gotta stop insulting Ilme's size and age.
I think it's
They
more
prove-
of a
she's
worry.
proven she can do some damage. I think we need to
Yeah.
stop insulting her
She's
size and
6'8".
age.
You
And
can
she's
definitely do a lot of
going-
damage.
Come out of the
But
other
you're
side
like-
of someone's throat. So like, I think Ilmay's fine. To be honest.
But Ilme also doesn't have a
Fair.
lot of health. I feel like Ilme's just like the sick child of the group. and
I'll
we're,
just
like,
make Ilme
constantly
some
healing.
healing potions and we'll be fine.
Okay, but you can't take a healing potion if you freaking knock unconscious.
But if she knows she's getting low, she can take one.
I
That
didn't
bla-
mean
that
to
fireball
offend
coulda
Ilme. I
killed
was just saying.
Ilme completely in one hit. Like that's scary.
um,
Some stuff. I'm good at stealth, kinda.
I mean, they know me down there, and if I bring anybody else, that's suspicious, which is why I do a lot of this by myself.
Can't be
Okay.
fucked.
So we
I'm
need
just.
an
I don't
underground?
want you to get hurt.
What if I just like destroyed the underground?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's not possible.
Okay, Emperor Palpatine.
Like, I just
Destroy
take
the
Odella's
underground.
troops and we're just like, it's time.
Unlimited
fuck?
power.
Ow, wow.
So bad balls.
Yeah, so, but I'm not going to tell them about the note I left. I will tell them, though, that the Anvil Arm is still active down there, and
Fire up the Death Star.
we need to figure that out.
Do you think the Anvil Arm was behind the assassination attempt?
I mean, I could see it, but I have no confirmation that it
We
was.
have-
him.
We have no leads on like anything assassination wise. Like we're
I
in-
tried, yeah, like, I mean, I've tried going down there and finding out if anybody knew anything, but it was pretty much what, whatever his name was.
Poor
Oh,
guy.
buddy could tell us.
Max?
Macedonius.
Oh, buddy could tell us.
How
So we're
about
calling
you?
him now.
Or how about you send word that we can trade his axe back to him for
Ooh,
an audience or something? We have that.
true, we do have that.
I
I might-
honestly forgot
And
the
that
axe
axe
was
is
the Anvil Arm.
addictive.
That axe is the only thing making our council room a council room.
I don't think that's what makes. I don't think the axe isn't helping.
We
This
should
is
get a
the-
big
These are
painting.
this was our first spoils of war that don't travel on our necks.
That might actually be a good idea if we really want an audience with the amble arm.
Okay, but can we not hand it over? What if we like dispelled the magic first? Because that's kind of really strong.
Oh, I should
That's
clarify.
awesome.
Sorry, I did some research after last session or 2 sessions ago. Technically, dispel magic shouldn't work on magic items. So
Oh.
technically those boots shouldn't have been dispelled, but we're not going to go
Oh
past
my
it.
God,
But just so
I'm
you know,
mad.
it probably won't work in the future.
Okay.
It works on
Ah.
spell effects, not on magic items.
I'm gonna cry. Damn it. I'm just gonna cry. Those boots have been amazing.
Listen, if those boots weren't dispelled, Anur would have died.
You're right.
Honora might be dead
Yeah.
considering how much damage he was doing.
Yeah.
Like just maximum hit points, dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't we
Yeah,
get
I
like
mean, I have
dragon
some
tooth
contacts.
necklaces?
Yeah.
Yes,
We
we
did.
did.
Did we ever figure out how to add that to D&D
Okay,
Beyond?
stick 'em
It's
back.
just
Boop.
put it in like a custom item. It's not magical or anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I never did
Just
that.
know it's there.
Yeah, so I have some contacts that can probably get to the amble arm if you want me to set up some kind of meeting.
I
What
can't.
kind of
It's up to you.
day are we trying to have? Because I'd like to prepare the red spells.
Well, that depends. What do you
That's
guys
the
plan on
point.
doing
What
today?
do you guys want to do today?
You
I'm
could
too
you could
I would like
tired to
potentially
make decisions.
you could
I want to check out
Yeah.
that room.
yeah you could check on
Yeah.
that room. You could try to track down whoever tried to assassinate you. There's a couple different ways this could go.
Let's not do the room. Like this is a little outside of like what we would decide to do today. Let's not do the room when it's 11 o'clock at night and half of us have ADHD and are going to be going every which way.
It's like 8 o'clock for me, so.
It is 11 p.m. for me, so
It's-
I'm bouncing.
I mean, I wouldn't do anything crazy. Don't worry.
I'm saying I wouldn't know a trap if it stared me in the face right now. It could look at me and go, "I'm a trap," and I'd be like, "All right, cool," and keep walking.
Well, so I can try and see if we can get an audience with the amble arm.
But then we
I don't
have to
know
do
how
something in the
quick.
meantime, right?
Yeah, because I don't know
Yeah.
how quick that'll be. Unless we just all want to chill here until I get
I mean, we
something.
probably shouldn't be going around Delphi that much anyway if people are supposed to think we're dead.
We walked through the town yesterday.
I never said we were smart.
Well, we already did it. People have already seen us. The
But we did it
underground
towards
knows
the
that
end
Ilme's
of
not
the
dead.
Day yesterday. I'm just saying, if we want to at least try and keep this element of surprise a little while longer, or
Throw up your cloaks. We have fake ones. now.
Elme was disguised, but Ryujin woke up face down in the temple this morning.
that's
is
true. That is true.
Hello,
I
there's
forgot about
no-
Ryujin.
Secret element.
So he
of
could
it.
kind of be dead, but
Washed up.
As far as
um,
everyone knows,
Decided saved him
Ryujin
a
was
second
dead.
time.
You, Ilme, you should
wake up
probably
with a
get
dagger
working
in my
on
side.
talking to or trying to figure out if the amble arm's accessible here, like hiding.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he is. He's here somewhere.
I feel like if we're going to have Ilme working on this, we should probably not investigate the room because having someone who can be stealthy might be on our side for that one.
There's no way out of
Oh
that.
no! Everybody who wants to go to the room should really go to a library and read who Tiamat is, because that's a really bad idea. If you put something in a room that doesn't technically have a door, you're not supposed to go through that door.
Okay, fine. Then
That's
we'll just
pretty
hide
smart.
the key and never find out what's in the room.
I
Now
don't
we
even
just have-
think.
Never.
Yeah, let's talk about how let's figure out a way to hide the key today. Just do some more like planning because we do really need to give Odella a plan instead of just have her constantly following the Lord around.
We'll
I
just
feel like that's just like her staying in a hotel while the Lord just like does stuff. Like,
She doesn't get to go see her wife. She's stuck with the Lord.
who's gonna keep Lilio out of anywhere?
But she has a business to run. She can't just leave.
True. I mean, she doesn't have like an assistant manager. Uh,
How does that work? How does the whorehouse work? Who runs it when Lilio's not there? I'm curious now.
Lilio's reputation runs it when she's not there.
Yeah.
I
Does that
dare
mean-
you. I dare you.
How
Fuck with the
dare
St. Mark's
you.
house.
Okay, I say, I don't know. We'll just do the original plan. Like we're gonna do the lead box. We just meld it into stone somewhere, and just leave it forever, and hope that no one saw us do it. Oh, May, Miss Sneaky Sneaks.
Let's
Can hide
Uh,
Don't do that though.
but I can't meld stone.
I'll
You
just
have
go
to
with.
hold them.
Oh, what if?
I-
Can you do that thing yet, Ryujin? Alexios, will you like tube up my magic and give it to other people, or your own magic?
I can also melt.
I don't know what
stone.
you're talking about. No, that's scribe
Remember?
mage magic.
You said you could do something similar. That's why I gave you the webs.
Oh no, I'm learning to do something similar. That's scribe mage magic. I haven't had time to look into that. I've been building stuff, almost getting killed. Is
Yeah.
anybody else around planning heists?
Okay,
Hey,
fine.
Let's go
we
back to
say-
the thing where we talked about getting Alexios to talk to his dad. Now though that we have time, we can all pray now and see if we can get some help from the gods in any way, shape, or form.
But Alexia
That I
doesn't even
can
want to
do.
go into the room to like take the scale somewhere else.
I don't
But
want to
if
go
they
on
have,
that
if you
scale. I
give
can
the
just talk
key
to them.
to the gods, there's only one key.
But you can still break. How thick was that door? Can I meld my way through that door? Can I be like meld stone and just walk through the door?
Let me see
But
the
people
specifics of
don't
this spell.
know that that's what scale.
Well, someone could know. We know. We cast to read
Yes,
thoughts.
because we opened the
or
box.
something.
Everybody's been after the box though.
What's in the fucking box?
Well, they'll kill the Lord if they don't get
Ah.
the key from us. And then there'll just be a bunch of dead lords.
You with melt into stone, you can only use your movement to leave the stone where you entered it. So you could go into it, but you couldn't go out the other side.
I can't shape it though. I can't like shape
That is a different spell.
an archway.
I believe stone
Is that
stone
not-
shape is a spell.
Stone
Can
shape?
I
Do
druid
have
craft
stone
it into
shape?
a tree?
That's way too powerful for druidcraft.
Just,
Druidcraft is
make
like,
it
look, I made a
grow up
twig.
around it.
Making us, flower or some.
Can I make a bunch of twigs around it on the tree?
Wait,
It's
do
gonna
I
be like
do-
one of those bramble holes that people fall in on cartoons?
I'm gonna make that.
I
the
mean,
key.
stone shape is
So sad.
a spell that clerics and druids could have, and artificers.
I'm just not strong enough. I'm not strong enough.
At like level 17.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
it's a fourth level
Eventually.
spell.
There are other clerics or something in town, right?
Yeah, there's tons
Get
of
there
clerics.
eventually. We're level 6. We're more than halfway there.
Okay, well we have meld stone, so I can leave something in the stone if I wanted to, right?
I'm looking at. Sorry.
You can do anything you want to. This is Gaia. We're free.
If anything, what if we just destroy the damn key?
This
I
goes back
mean,
to the same thing
I'm
as
pretty sure it's
before
a
that you
magic
said, what if
item.
someone
here's what I'll
broke
say
into
as
the
a
room?
DM. Here's what I'll say. The key is the easiest way to get in that room. Now that the sort of like the seal is broken and there is that line, it is not impossible for someone else to find the door and find some other way to get in. It is much
So I say
easier
we
with
go
the
to
key,
the room.
but it's not impossible. Now that it's theoretically possible that someone could know there is a room there, it's now not as safe as it was before. Is what I'll say.
We
Then I
fucked up.
say, yeah, exactly. I say we go back to the room to see and find out as much as we can before someone else does before us.
Yeah, but if this room does have the scale in it, and we take the scale out until we can find something else to do with the scale, we are target number 1, and if it
We're
hadn't been
always
for
gonna
the
be
face
target
slumber,
number
we
2.
would have been dead.
They already thought we had it, so we already have the target on our back.
Yeah, but now that they failed, and at this point, I think
But
it's
they
kind
don't
of going
know
to
that
become
we
really
don't
quick
have it.
knowledge that we don't have it.
How? That guy that we let free doesn't know that we don't have it. It's not like we told him we don't have the
That's
we don't have
true.
the scale.
But
He'll
no one
leave
should have
thinking
known that we
do.
even had anything to do with it in the first place. So someone's going to
do.
find out quickly. And if we do have the scale and
If we have the
can't
scale and they
protect
think that we
ourselves,
don't have the scale, then that works out. If it goes around and people think that we don't have the scale and we currently have the scale instead of it being hidden away, then that works in our favor.
How about we just go to Kenai, right? No offense, Ilme. We get a scroll. It's not for any reason. We get a scroll for stone shaping. We seal up the single line.
That's a really hard spell.
Pretend like nothing. That's why we get a scroll from the scribe mate.
One of us would still have to cast above our casting levels.
It would come down to an ability check.
Yeah.
It's not impossible.
Yeah.
It's not impossible.
It's not impossible, and it's not as high as it would have been because we were a lot closer to having 4th level spells than we were the last time we used a scroll above our spell level.
So we seal it up nice and tight. We walk away, and we don't open doors that are sealed anymore.
Kenai owes us no favors. Why would he do this for us?
And he'll ask questions.
Killed him,
he will ask questions. We'll figure it out. Bad decision.
He's like,
I don't think Kenai wants Tiamat to come back, though.
I have no clue what he wants.
I'm just saying, considering Kenai was trying to not let Delphi burn to the ground, I'm pretty sure he doesn't want Tiamat to come back.
And plus, he has that weird thing with you, Ilme. I don't think he actually wants to kill you. It's like...
He doesn't.
You're frenemies.
He's already said a few times that he wants nothing but goodwill towards this party. I don't know what happened, but...
Let's just give the key to Ark. He'll multi-dimension it. We'll get seam somehow. I don't know.
Oh, dead ass. Like, that key being in an extra dimensional space is just as good as... Well, I think it's better than
it doesn't solve... It doesn't solve the seal, which we need to fix. Do we currently have any way of like sealing that ourselves without going to Kenai?
Do we have any friends who are high enough level for that? Like Amber,
they're both lower level than you.
That one, Balsafa.
Balthasa.
Enchanted
Balthasa is a wizard. Let me check if that's a wizard spell.
Balthasa, my love. How's it going?
Shape. Stone shape is a wizard spell, but I don't think she knows it. It's transmutation, so transmuter Orin might know it, but you guys aren't really close with him.
Is Kara
Ilme fought with him. Ilme fought with transmuter Orin against the dragons, I believe, and kept him alive, I believe.
Theory.
Well,
theoretically, they're brothers in arms.
Don't want to bring anybody else in here that will figure something out. The less people,
yeah. The challenge is if you want someone powerful to do this, the more powerful someone is, the higher the chance they'll figure it out.
Yeah, exactly. Like Kenai, don't tell him anything.
We've already ruled out Kenai. The thing is, though, is none of us are powerful enough to do any of the magic we need right now, and we won't be for a long time. And that seal is still unbroken.
Carl, is Carl an actual?
That's what I was trying to ask. Is Carl a cleric?
He has one level in cleric, but he's mostly a monk.
Oh my God. He's mostly a what?
Do we know anybody else? Is there anyone we can hire? Ilme, is there anybody in the underground we can just hire?
What about the students under our staff? Are the students in our staff equally?
No, they're lower than you.
I thought we said that they were lower level.
I think Keth and Amber are. I had to check, but I think they're level 4 or 5.
Is there anyone in Odella's school who's high enough level?
If someone's capable of,
she said these are
this way. If someone's capable of casting 4th level spells, they are more of a hero than you. You know.
What about the people? These people, the freaking face lumber. I'm sorry.
They're all bards. They don't have it.
Yeah.
I don't know that. I don't know what they are.
Yeah, I'm looking right now.
What is
We've already established they're bards.
Okay, but they're stronger than us.
That's
I know
true.
that
They
at
are a
least.
couple levels higher than you. That's true.
They're
That's true.
hard.
I feel like the Lord is dumb enough that if we just stare at that wall and tell him that he really needs a renovation, he'll be, yeah.
We might actually be able to do that one. We might actually be able to convince him to do it.
What if we just did it ourselves? Like we just took cement and just like we.
I'm good with my hands.
we.
I mean,
And
Alexios
then
could
we
just
painted
share
a
his ability
mural.
with somebody, and we can like do it
Yeah.
ourselves.
And then we could just paint a mural in the back and just be like, I felt like it needed a touch of art.
No, because it's under
Modern
the
art.
statue.
It's like between the arms.
It's
Remember that
behind the
time
statue. It's between
we
the
went
arms of
way
the
too
statue.
into
We
selling
draw like
that crack in the
a
wall.
sunset. Okay, because if you just plaster it over, people will be like, why is there plaster on the wall?
But you can
If you
like paint
painted over
plaster
the
to look
plaster.
like what it is. But if
Um,
you paint over it like a mural that wasn't there before, that's drawing extra attention to it.
That's just something the child of Delphi decided he wanted to do. I am the child
No,
of Apollo, and
that's
I wanted
drawing
I
extra
wanted to leave
attention.
my mark. Who's in the council other than the council members? Odella, the Lord. There's like one
Yes,
other
but
person
if
who will be
people know
there
things
eventually.
are there and they get in there, that's just like this giant sign that says, "Hi, here it is. Come over here." There's this random mural that wasn't here before.
Then I'll paint the rest of the walls.
Oh
I'll
my
do a
gosh.
whole room mural, a 3D experience of what it felt
Can
like to
Dodge
battle
do
the
that?
dragon.
There is not a dragon scale here, guys. No
It
matter
just says
what.
there is a dragon scale pointing
Wait.
right at it.
Do like different scenes
This
from
is
the
not
fight
the dragon
of how it
scale.
ended up in the chainers.
It's not the dragon scale you're looking for.
No dragon scale here. No siree.
Oh my god, we just steal the dragon scale and then we seal it up and make it look like it's there.
We are not
I don't know what
going
you guys are
back
saying.
to
I
that
feel
room.
like that's what you
Okay,
wanted to do in the
So
first.
since I'm holding the key, can I run?
If you try and run, I'm just
I'll
saying.
gatestone. I'll gatestone. I can do it. I'll bloop.
Okay.
I said the
Okay.
scale is mine. The scale
Before
is
you
mine.
could even do it, I would be casting hold person.
No more ailment
I can.
or
I reach for the
Adagio.
gate. The gatestone is already on my person. All I gotta do is like slap my leg and boop. You would have to
That's how it
react faster than. You would have to react faster than me touching myself. What that is.
Y'all, what is happening?
I'm sorry. I'm really bad at
Wow.
phrasing.
So
Say that,
we
please.
just
Clip
we
that,
just
please.
send a letter or we send a message to Odella. We tell her to change or
God.
to that the council room is closed or
just-
try to keep people out of it for the time being.
The contractors who are building our pool. What if we just like brought them over and fixed
We're not
the wall?
sidetracking the pool in your dreams.
Oh my
that's
god.
not our that's not our house. We're just
Okay,
gonna
we
go.
just pay, we throw a couple extra dollars in their face.
I
Seal
really
this crack
do-
in the wall.
I really do agree with Alexios. I'm pretty sure if we just stared at the wall for a good like 5 minutes and told the Lord it needed renovation, he would just do it.
I am 90.
Okay, but then you run the risk of someone just being like, I think there's something behind this crack. Like, what's beyond here?
Then I go back to
Another-
we do it
You can
ourselves.
You can blame it on the attack, like, because aren't
Yeah,
they fixing
yeah.
stuff anyway?
But the statues were unaffected. The statues are perfectly fine.
Well,
Why is there a
maybe
crack?
just somebody missed it because it was off
Oh
in the
no!
corner, right?
It is like if you walk into the council chambers, on the far end of the wall is that bench that's now partially destroyed. These giant statues like frame the bench. It is a centerpiece on the far wall.
Okay, well, so if the bench is destroyed, maybe we could just play it off as like a crack appeared because of the attack, and then it'll get fixed.
What if Odella noticed something? Like she's like, I didn't see that crack before. I'm
Also,
Odella the
Odella's
Wise.
on our
I
side.
trust I trust
She right, she
Odella.
right.
If we point it out to Odella and get Odella to get somebody to fix it, we would be fine. I trust Odella to be discreet, and Odella knows more people in the city than us.
I still
Fair.
want that scale.
I feel like that's the best.
I
bet.
want to hoard the most powerful artifacts of the world. Like, is that too much to ask for? Can I be my own
Can I
dragon?
be my own
Can I be
dragon?
my own
You're,
dragon?
yeah, you're like a goblin.
So you're like Nicolas Cage,
sure.
right, from National Treasure?
We went from let me be a god to let me be my own dragon.
I could be the dragon god. Wow.
And somehow we're back to Tiamat.
I don't know, man. Let me.
Then I gotta kill you.
Listen, you'll
It's
try.
nothing personal,
That's for
but
sure.
you got to die.
The sun
can
dragon
try.
of Apollo.
That's the end goal of the
Damn.
campaign, is for us all to become dragons.
Except me, I'm gonna be an underwater hydra.
I just want a horde strong enough that, like, if anyone tried to steal it from me, they'd like instantly die. Could you imagine just like getting up to a horde and like incinerating immediately and just being like, "Yeah, that's how cool my horde
So what's
is."
the plan, guys?
You want to be a
What are you guys
librarian.
doing?
I
Uh,
don't think we
Like the
have
scale.
one.
I,
All right,
don't
you
wait yet.
guys, I'm heading to the Temple of Apollo to pray by myself. Peace out.
Leave the key here. Leave the key here.
What key? I don't know what you're
key
talking
here.
about.
can I do
Immediately
a sleight
gonna-
of hand and
Go
steal
ahead.
the key from Adagio?
But
I'm
I'm
gonna
holding
help
it in my
distract.
hand.
I'm gonna help distract Adagio.
I'm holding it in
I'm
my
gonna
hand.
say with the distraction
Advantage.
help, that makes it not at disadvantage, so it's just a straight roll, a straight sleight of hand roll.
I put
Well-
lime juice in Adagio's
Can
eyes.
I-
I got it.
Yes.
I got
Hey,
12.
I was
Can I-
redeeming.
It's not an
I was
attack.
redeeming
Huh?
advantage.
Oh,
I was trying to redeem
Oh,
advantage.
sure. I'll
No,
give it to
that's
you, sure.
weird.
Roll advantage.
There we
Oh,
go.
cool,
It's redeemed.
thanks.
how rude.
Nice, because that was a 2, so let's see if the next one's better.
Wow.
Oh yeah, much better.
Adagio, make a
23.
perception check.
How
I take it
rude.
back. Ryujin would be a sea dragon.
All right, and as my reaction, I am going to use woe and subtract from it whenever he rolls.
How incredibly rude.
So go ahead and roll.
Wow. I rolled a 19 plus 3.
Wait. I have a
That's
question.
20.
Subtract
Ooh.
6 from that, bud.
15.
Tiamat,
Correct.
Tiamat has 5 heads, right?
There you
And
go.
There's 5 of us.
Tiamat confirmed.
Oh my gosh, how's this going?
I want the
Tiamat
yellow head.
confirmed.
Ah!
We are Tiamat.
That is-
So I'm able to.
So did I notice?
Adagio.
Rude. We are.
This is we're
Tiamat.
really going on a tangent here, but that would be a cool campaign idea if the 5 players play as like the 5 heads of Tiamat that have all lost their memory. They're like 5 Dragonborn, you know? That'd be cool. Anyway,
Oh my God.
so
Yeah,
yeah,
after a
Adagio,
one-shot,
you're
that
like,
would go
I've
well.
got the key right here. Don't worry about it, and it's gone.
I want to cast locate object.
Oh,
It's
okay.
right next to you.
Ill man.
You're trying to get it out of my hand.
Snatch it from her.
Dexterity check. No, it's mine.
It's mine. It has my
Okay.
symbol on it.
Can
What
I
is
just
happening right now?
Yo,
Grab
AED
it
is
and
happening
run.
right now.
Can
I
I
don't know
just
what
grab
is
it and
happening, but I think this is a great point to end the episode so they can figure out what the hell they want to do next week.
But who has the key?
I do.
Grappling
Kill
for it.
me.
So I'm gonna wake up next session. First thing is I'm just like face down in the
Yeah, oh,
the
I
pool.
guess-
Oh my god, Ryujin's not even here yet.
I will say,
How many
to,
people are
to
gonna
confirm
fight me
who
for things
has
in my hands?
the key at this exact moment, after the locate object and the sleight of hand, all that kind of stuff, I want Adagio and Ilme to both just roll a d20. Whoever rolls higher currently has the key.
This makes me sad. I rolled a 19. Unless you roll a natural 20, I will be.
Oh man, I rolled a 17.
Currently, Adagio has the key.
I'm ready. I know what I'm doing
And that
next
is where we will
session.
end this session, potentially going into combat.
Always, always.
You're definitely gonna get jumped. It's like
You're gonna get your ass
Y'all,
kicked.
and like on the one hand, like, look, I would love if you guys go that route in like through that door, because you know dungeon crawls are always super fun. But I would also love to not make a dungeon crawl. I love it.
Be nice to Sammy Isaac. Let's not make
I mean,
a dungeon
listen,
crawl out of
I've
this.
prepped several rooms for it,
I
but
like cool thing.
if you don't do it, you don't. The
Wow,
thing
you
is,
heard that?
I've prepped several different dungeons
Several-
or like crawlers or whatever, and if you guys don't end up doing it, I just shift it to the next one. Yeah,
Heard.
I like adapt
Oh.
it to the next setting, you know. So it'll get used even if you don't use this one. It'll get used. So thank you guys for joining us tonight. A little chaotic ending, but I hope you guys had some fun tonight. We will be back next week, same time, Monday at 7:30 Eastern Daylight Time. This episode and all of our episodes will be available on Thursday. This episode is up on Thursday, probably Thursday early evening, late afternoon. And again, if you came late, if you want to see more of my face, on Tuesdays, I am streaming on the Penny for a Tale Twitch channel in their Hearts of Shadow campaign. That's coming to an end. We only have 2 episodes left. One is tomorrow, and the next one is next week. So come stop by. So thank you guys so much. As always, share our show, follow us on social media, blah, 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 blah. And we will see you next time. Bye!